broken. Huh? 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 What is good, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? It is your boy Jay Bari, back with another Speak from the Heart, here to give you guys greatness once again. Which is the PlayStation Nation, which is the PlayStation 4, and now the Untitled Champ, the best next-gen console, the only next-gen console that runs the best multiplats and exclusives, the PlayStation 5. Welcome to another episode of Speak from the Heart. This is episode I don't know and I don't give a fuck. What is up, guys, man? What is up? Appreciate all you guys coming through. You know, we had to get it done. You know, we had to do it right when it comes to Speak from the Heart, man. I had to bring it back for this week. The Game Awards is here. I want to hear people's opinions. I want to talk about these NPDs. God damn, that Switch selling good, man. Sheesh. You know what I mean? I'm gonna shut a lot of people down when it comes to the NPDs. You know how everybody's giving all these excuses to Xbox, but they launched in 40 different countries. You know what I mean? PlayStation breaking records left and right. And when it comes to a unit sale, it's still lost to the Switch. So everybody's excuse for the whole reason Xbox is losing kind of went to kapoots, right? If you look at the Switch and the PlayStation, because the only reason why the Switch outsold the PlayStation 5 is due to the limited supply that PlayStation had. Barely people can get them. You know, once you pre-ordered it, it was gone. You know what I mean? So all that bullshit excuse people we having when it comes to Xbox, but it's in 40. I'm going to blow that whole shit up. I'm going to blow it up. Trust me. Yeah, the Switch did outsell the Xbox and PlayStation 5. But when it comes to as far as how much money was made, the PlayStation 5 made the most money in November NPDs. But yeah, we got a lot to talk about, man. Game Awards, NPDs, previewing 2021 for these consoles. It's looking very bad for Xbox. The Game Awards proved it. You know, they showed some stuff for Xbox for the Game Awards, but it still proved that 2021 is looking horrible for Xbox. You know what I mean? We might have to say a little prayer for Xbox. But for those that are new to Speak From the Heart, this is an open mic podcast. We've been doing this for years, where, you know, we just open up the chat. You know, if you guys have a good mic, if you guys have an opinion on what is being spoken about today, don't be afraid to come on by. I don't mind people coming through. Just remember to respect everyone in the chat. You know, let people get their thoughts out. Even though I'm the even though I killed that rule myself, you know. You know what I mean? And please have a good mic. You know what I mean? Don't be coming in here and your mic sound like, "Hey, buddy, I want to give my opinion on the Game Awards." Hey man, yo, your mic sound off, man. Are you talking through your ass? I'm not talking through my ass. I'm talking through Phil Spencer's ass. Hey, buddy. You know what I mean? Make sure you have a good damn fucking mic. Yo, T-Man Foo, man, appreciate the donation. Shout out to my man T-Man Foo. Where is the tools at? Where are the tools, guys? We need Tim the Tin Man Taylor. We need Bob. We need everybody. Let's bring everybody with a toolbox and get it over to Xbox Stat, please. My man T-Man is asking where the goddamn tools at. Please. And shout out to Rafe the Emperor as well with the donation. Saw that earlier in the chat. He said the Emperor is here, man. But shout out to you guys in the chat, man. Yo, Jacob Lanford, appreciate it. Salazar Naruto, what is up, man? Yo, Ant Memphis, what's good, bro? Shout out to my man Ant Memphis in the chat. Yo, Terry Henderson, what is up? J767 in the chat. What is good, man? Shout out to Jay. Neek, what is up, Neek? Shout out to you. Chris Righteous, the second best lisp on YouTube. In the chat, shout out to my man Chris Righteous. You can also subscribe to my man Chris Righteous. His YouTube channel is in the description below. You know what I mean? So make sure you guys subscribe. Yo, Cold Blooded Sensei, what's up, man? Yo, Venom, what is up? What is up, guys? Matrix, what is up? Pyromaniac, what is up, man? What is up, guys? Shout out to you guys coming through. Yo, Cloud X Vita, what is up, man? Shout out to my man Cloud X Vita. He knows the vibes. He knows the vibes, man. J Bar feeling good after the NPD and Game Awards. Listen. You know, I'm gonna talk about it, man. I'm gonna talk about it. Yo, Plus Ultra, what's good, man? Yo, Eric, what is good, man? Shout out to Eric. Yo, Jedi Johnny 5, what is up, man? What is up, T-Man? See you in the chat as well. What is up? Blue Mustang, what's good, bro? Shout out to my man Blue Mustang. Yo, Lay, what's good, man? Speak from the heart, fam. You know the vibes. Niece did that, the producer, what is up? Shout out to Niece did that, the producer, what is up? Yo, Brigadier William Wildebeest, what is up? Igor, what is up, man? What is up? I gotcha. What is up? What is up? Call me Jay in the building. What's good? He said Scooby. Oh, that's what the Yo, True Virgil, what's up, man? We know the vibes. You know the vibes. Yo, Blackbeard, what is good, man? Shout out to my man Blackbeard, even though he's being very disrespectful in the chat. I mean very disrespectful in the chat. Yo, Arcade, what's good, bro? Shout out to my man Arcade, Big Keith. You know what I mean? Scrolling up here. See everybody in here. Amanda, what is up, Amanda? Shout out to Amanda being in the chat. Shout out to Amanda being in Logical Nonsense. What's good, man? He said Barry be feeling himself when he designed the thumbnail. I know it. Listen, man, I am not one of those, you know, artsy kind of people. Like, art is probably like one of my worst subjects. You know, and me just creating the thumbnail. You know, I know my thumbnails is hot garbage, but to me, it looks amazing. You know what I mean? If you look at my, you know, perspective, whatever I create, because I'm not an art person, you know what I mean? I don't think this joint look like the best thing in the world. But to other people, it's like, damn, this guy thumbnails are hot garbage. You know what I mean? Well, shout out to my man Logical Nonsense in the chat. Yo, the fireman, the fireman, the fireman. Yo, shout out to Mr. Fireman in the chat, man. Yo, Rafe the Emperor, appreciate you coming through. Caleb Kaiser, I never been broken. You know the vibes, Caleb. Yo, Sam Ash, what is up, man? What is up? Yo, Mr. Modern, what is up, man? Appreciate you guys coming through. As I scroll up. Yo, Teal, what's up, man? Damien, what is up? What is up, guys? What is up? Issa, what is up? Dr. Shariva, what is up? Trey BK, what's good, man? You know the vibes. Yo, Buck Roger, what's up, man? What is up, guys? Appreciate everybody coming through. You know, yo, BJ, what is up, BJ? Appreciate you coming. The boy Young, what's up, man? Yo, David, what is up? Quanvo, what is up, man? Appreciate you guys coming through. Sinister V, what is up, man? Don P, what is up? AC, what is up? Trap, what is up, man? Iron Fist, what's good? What? T-Man, appreciate the donation. Immortal Black, what is up, man? What is up, guys? T-Man, appreciate the donation. Said, what? Wait, what? Hold on, guys. Hold on. Matrix, appreciate the donation, man. Appreciate it. Yo, T-Man said, what happened to PlayStation 5 yields issues? Let that sizzle in your spirit. And fuck Xbox, respectfully. Yeah. Yo, exactly. That's what I brought up earlier today, T-Man. I said, what happened to the yields? What happened to PlayStation don't have enough money to supply a next-gen launch? You had people speaking out their craziness, saying that PlayStation should delay the PS5 because they're not ready. What happened to all of that? Huh? What happened? Yo, Matrix, what is up, man? He said maybe Phil Spencer can make a deal with Home Depot. Facts, man. Yo, FediX, what is up? 420, what's up, man? Hopefully I said that right. Felix, what is up? Yo, Cookie, what is up, Cookie, man? Appreciate you coming through. But yeah, guys, welcome to Speak From the Heart, man, where we speak from the heart. We don't hold nothing back here at this show. You know, we do it respectfully, though, but we don't hold it back, man. If you have a thought, you know, about, you know, the gaming industry or just gaming in general, you know, let's let it out. Let it speak from your heart, man. You know, sometimes we go on these podcasts and we hold back a little bit because, you know, we want to be politically correct. You know, we want to make sure we're saying the right thing. But Speak From the Heart, we just want to let it flow. We want to let it rip like Beyblades. You know what I mean? Yo, Dewan, what is up, man? Appreciate you coming through. You know what I mean? Let's get it, man. Let's get it, guys. So, yeah, let's talk about the NPDs for a second. Yo, if you guys just subscribe to my channel, or you guys are, you know, you just subscribed probably like this year or last year or probably 3 years ago, whatever it is. When I started my channel, I used to talk about sales like a lot. Like I used to talk about sales like probably every week or a month, dedicating the channel to sales because, you know, yo, Cookie, appreciate the subscription, man. Welcome to the channel. Hopefully you are enjoying your stay. You know, I used to try to tie in my profession with actual talking about sales, you know, breaking things down, talking about install base, talking about how, you know, sales, you know, how it goes up and down, how it's like, it's not a consistent, you know, flow of things, depending on what platform it is as well. I used to talk about sales all the damn time, when I started this channel. But I stopped talking about sales because a lot of people hated the fact of gamers talking about sales, right? They always talk about, oh, this doesn't help the gamer, you don't get none of the money, blah, blah, blah. But it was always just a talking point for me because it brought interest, you know, me, because it's something that ties in with my profession. Yo, Caleb Kaiser, man, appreciate the donation. Never been broken. You know the vibes. You know the vibes. Caleb, you know the Caleb Kaiser. You know the vibes. But I remember when we was doing a council podcast, and we always dedicated NPD Day. You know, nobody was talking about NPDs. Nobody knew what the fuck NPDs was, huh? There was nobody using the terminology NPD Day. Nobody was using that shit until the council podcast. Your boy Jay Barry was using that shit. Let's be honest here, right? all of a sudden, people hated that stuff. People hated the sales talk. All PlayStation gamers do is talk about sales. That's the only exclusive they have. So you know, I took the you know, I was like, you know what? Let me just stop talking about sales. As soon as I stop talking about sales, every fucking podcast I watch, I know talk about sales now. Everybody is a sales analyst. They break down shit. Everybody. I was like, I was lost. I was in a kerfuffle. I was like, what the hell is going on? I thought everybody hated sales. I thought it doesn't benefit you, the gamer. Which I always said, sales always benefit the gamer. Always. Huh? How you gonna get that exclusive? How you gonna get that sequel? You know, if anything you buy, personally, this is my opinion here. Anything you buy, you should want that to sell good because you want the constant support coming to that product that you have bought. You know what I mean? That's just always my mindset. If I buy something, say I buy a TV, a computer, I'm letting my friends know, like, yo, this TV is great. Here's what it is. Here's the flaws. Here's what I think you should get it. You know what I mean? If it's up to the standard of if I think you should get it. If it's something that I bought and it's bad, I ain't gonna suggest it. You know what I mean? But if it's something that's great, I'm letting everybody know in the world. I'm like, yo, this computer is amazing. You should buy it. Because I want that shit to sell well. Because I know if it sells well, more support is coming. And also somebody's also going to get a great product. You know what I mean? But NPDs came out. Kind of shocking. But kind of not shocking. But kind of is shocking. Yo, EJ, what's up, man? Where the Switch was the top selling console in November. The PlayStation 5 coming in second and Xbox in third. And I'm gonna show you some of these tweets here about the NPDs. These are not my words. These are coming from everybody's favorite industry analysts. You know what I mean? That's saying these things. You know what I mean? I'm not saying these things. Xbox was a failure in November 2020. Xbox had two. Remember how everybody was like, Xbox have two consoles? Huh? Xbox has two consoles out. Everybody's gonna soak up. Everybody's gonna love the Series S, $300. The casuals is gonna eat it up. The casuals is gonna eat it up. Oh my goodness. You know what I mean? Yo, Mike, what is up, man? EJ, what is up? Yo, Eric, what is up? The casuals are gonna eat the Series S up. And the hardcore was going to love the Series X because it will be the better multi-plat player machine. 12 T-flops. Same price as the PS5. PlayStation is in trouble. It is in trouble. The Xbox is going to outsell the PlayStation. Everybody was you know, confirming it. Everybody was saying the PlayStation has no yields. The yields are messed up. PlayStation doesn't have the supply. They can't meet the demand of their fans. They should delay the console. PlayStation being a weaker box, the same price as Xbox, it's going to fail. That's what a lot of people were saying. From the NPD's US release. By the way, people I don't think understand NPDs. NPDs just mean United States, North America, most likely. The US. The US of A. PS5 had the biggest launch month for any console in the US, beating its previous record holder, which was the PlayStation 4. You already know how the PlayStation 4 was selling, guys. It sold a million. Oh, it sold like a million in 3 days. That weekend when it came out, beating any other console records. And we're talking about US. I'm not talking worldwide. I remember worldwide it was like 3 million or something like that in a month. I'm talking in the US. I remember that PlayStation 4 when it launched, the first weekend they announced it was like, yo, PlayStation 4. So over 1 million consoles within the weekend, 3 days. Beating records. The PS5, yield issues, supply issues, huh? Can't meet demand. $500, weaker box. Beat out that record. You saw the demand for the PlayStation 5. Everybody wanted a PlayStation 5. Come on, man. Dudes was going to Kohl's to get a PS5. That's how bad they wanted one. Huh? You saw mainstream media. You saw pop culture everywhere. News outlets talking about PS5. You got gangs robbing supply trucks for PS5. Come on, man. And people out here, they don't want to hold their L, man. They don't want to hold their L. A lot of people was doubting PlayStation. I don't know how people was doubting PlayStation 5. You had to be like a complete idiot or a complete fanboy to be like, yo, PlayStation 5 is not going to be beating out no Xbox for November. You for real. You had to be. Look at the Xbox launch lineup. We told people that, yo, there's people that's going to buy PS5 just so they can play Spider-Man on PS5. They didn't want to listen. We was telling people for months. They didn't want to listen. Beating the previous record holder, which was PlayStation 4. Then the Switch. The Switch was the top selling console in November due to high demand and sufficient supply. There's a reason why they're putting sufficient supply. Because within the PlayStation 4, 5, and Xbox One, Series X, yeah, those consoles were selling out, but they still wasn't meeting the demand, and they didn't have the sufficient supply. Even though the PS5 is breaking records, they still didn't meet demand and have sufficient supply. But the Switch had the sufficient supply. The people that couldn't get a PS5, couldn't get a Xbox, they was like, yo, I'm gonna get a Switch. Or the people that couldn't even get a PlayStation 5, they were like, I don't want an Xbox. I'm gonna get a Switch. But congrats to the Switch. You gotta give it credit when it's due. The shit is selling in a horrible year. The Switch is having a horrible year, yo. I don't care what nobody's telling you. I don't care who you are. The Switch is a horrible year for gaming for the Switch. Horrible. And it's still outselling, still selling. Shit crazy. You know what I mean? And here it is, guys. This is where everybody's stupid logic comes in. We're gonna break down the people's stupid logic. The Series X/S debuted lower than the Xbox One. Oh my God. Listen, when the Xbox One debuted, it beat out the 360 numbers. Remember that? You remember that when people say, yo, the Xbox One was surpassing the 360 during the launch? Remember that? Xbox One was selling good during its launch. The Xbox Series X and S, it didn't meet the weight. You know, in boxing, you got to meet a certain weight. It didn't cut it. You didn't meet the standards. Huh? It showed you people want to act dumb when it comes to gaming now. It shows people you launch a console with that lackluster launch lineup, nothing to showcase their console for exclusive wise, and you think this thing is just going to sell off the shelves. You're getting slapped up by multiplats, by the PlayStation 5. You have no exclusive to show off, nothing about this hardware. You talking about the tools isn't mature. They got the dev kits late. Who the hell is gonna buy this damn console outside of these fanboys? Huh? Who's gonna buy this console outside of the fanboys? You had these Xbox fanboys talking about, yo, but the demand for Xbox is high. Yo, when the Xbox pre-orders went up, y'all don't remember the GameStop, Best Buys, they had like 12. They had like 12 consoles total. Dudes was posting pics of like 10 Xbox Series X's and 2 Series S's. You know what I mean? Then these dudes is putting out this dumbass excuse talking about, well, Xbox launch in 40 countries on the 10th. So you telling me that they didn't supply any demand from the 10th to when November ended? But the PlayStation only launched in 7 in areas on the 12th. So you telling me that the PlayStation 5 didn't launch worldwide to the rest of the world the next week following? How did they get that supply? Stop with your BS excuses. It doesn't make any sense. You're trying to give Xbox these pity ass excuses, these dumbass excuses, just so you can feel good of them getting their ass beat by the Switch and the PS5. Stop it. Own up. It got beat. It got its ass smacked. You can't use these excuses talking about, oh, but it launched worldwide, so they had to allocate for other regions. So you telling me they just launched it on the 10th and they didn't meet any supply demand throughout the rest of the month? Huh? These guys don't make no goddamn sense. Look at this. Let me show you something real quick. Cause people trying to act like they dumb when it comes to PlayStation 5. Huh? We gonna break this down. We gonna break this down. Here's the PlayStation 5 stuff, right? They said, as we have announced in our PlayStation 5 showcase, we're only a couple of months away from launching the next generation of Play. Starting November 12th, PlayStation will be available in 7 key markets. That doesn't. Let me calm down. Let me calm down because I know a lot of people are stupid. Okay. Yo, Chris B, man, appreciate the donation, man. He said, stop protecting $1 trillion companies. Yeah, that's what they're doing with these dumbass excuses. Dumbass excuses. Will be available in 7 key markets in the US, Japan, Canada, Mexico, Australia, New Zealand, South Korea. The global rollout will continue on November 19th, which launches throughout the rest of the world, including Europe, Middle East, South America, Asia, South Africa, and they talk about the prices there. These dudes really think that Xbox launched in more regions than PlayStation, or more countries than PlayStation. Just because PlayStation is giving you the area, the region, actually. They're not giving you the specific, oh, we're launching in 40 countries and listing off countries. No, they're giving you the regions. They're not going to list you every country in Europe. They're telling you that they're going to, a global rollout will come in Europe. Middle East. How many countries do you think is there? South America. How many countries is in South America? Asia. South Africa. Are these dudes stupid? They really think that PlayStation didn't have a global release. Yo, people have been telling me that today just to try to damage control for Xbox. They're like, well, PlayStation didn't launch globally. Are you stupid? Huh? It doesn't matter if they fully had a global release the next week later. It's still within the month. I can't believe the excuses that these people are making out here, yo. They sound dumb as hell. They acting like PlayStation only launched in the 7 key markets in November, and then globally it launches in December or something. Yeah. They had a full worldwide release, a full global release in the month of November. Doesn't matter if they had it 1 week here and 1 week there. So you telling me that Xbox only had a global release in just 1 week on the 10th week? November 10th week? That's what you're telling me? You're telling me that Xbox biggest market, the US, they didn't allocate enough units to sell there? Dude sound dumb as hell, man. Yo, Amanda said, yo, Xbox low-key shifting the blame to AMD with the Game Awards ad spot. Yeah. Yo, Xbox try to be strategic right there in the Game Awards because they know a lot of people's going to watch it. So they're trying to fill in everything like they're doing this amazing job. While everybody probably watched that ad and was like, yo, but your console's weaker or your console's not running the multiplex better. Huh? Then they had another ad for game. I told you guys in Persona, shout out to my man Persona, he did a reaction yesterday. I told Persona in the reaction, I said, yo, before the show started, I said, yo, they're going to have a big ass Game Pass ad showing at this damn conference. And another deal for $1. 3 months for $1. You know what I mean? Showing you games that you played in 2018. Showing you games that was already in PS Now. Everybody keep telling me, yo, Xbox Game Pass. Oh my God, there's no competition. They getting excited for games that was already in PlayStation Now. I seen somebody say, yo, Greedfall is in Xbox Game Pass. This is hype. There's no competition. Greedfall been in PS Now for months, people. Yeah. They're getting hype for Control now. Control been in PS Now for months. Everybody keeps saying this blind statement, Game Pass has no competition, but really and truly, PlayStation Now, every single game that's going to Game Pass, they're already there. They showed a whole bunch of Bethesda games, right? At that commercial. It's already in PlayStation Now. And this is why I always feel like the gaming community, they're being fake and they're not speaking from the heart. They're not letting their true feelings show. This is like some agenda type, thing that they're putting out. There's no competition to get. Look at this, man. Yo, Control, Greedfall, Dragon. These games came out 2018. These games are already on PS Now. Well, Dragon Quest was on PS Now, but these games are on PS Now. Control, Greedfall, all of Bethesda. Every single Bethesda game that they worship and praise in Game Pass is in PS Now right now. We have shown this many times already here on this channel. These people, when I say statements like, yo, I think PS Now is better than Game Pass, they think because I'm just a PlayStation fanboy and I don't have any reasons of why I'm saying what I'm saying. It's a cheaper service. It has way more in the catalog. It has better exclusives in there. You know what I mean? The same amount of games that you praise that's in Game Pass is in PS Now. You telling me how it's not better? Game Pass has been catching up to what PS Now been doing. Your PS Now also, you can stream. You can stream every game in PS Now. Game Pass is catching up with that with xCloud. And these dudes, and plus you need gold. You need games with gold to play the game's multiplayer. PS Now you don't. These guys think I just be saying these blanketed statements. Nothing I say on Twitter or YouTube is never, that's a blanketed statement. It's never a blind statement. It's always something, I might be joking around or I might be trolling, but if you look behind the stuff that I'm saying, there's some logic behind it. I'm not just going to blindly say, yo, PlayStation Now is better than Game Pass because I'm a PlayStation fanboy. No, dummy. Back to the NPDs though, but the damage control for these dudes is just bar none the most idiotic thing in the world. It's stupid. You can't be claiming, yo, PlayStation, they had a global release. Yes, they launched, they had 2 release dates, November 12th and the 19th. That's their global release. They were a week apart from each other, but they globally launched officially November 19th. A week after the Xbox Series X, whenever it launched in its 40 countries. And to this day, PlayStation probably even launched in more regions and countries than Xbox. It's a more demanded hardware. There's certain areas that Xbox is not even selling in that PlayStation is. Come on, man. And these people have the audacity to talk about PlayStation ain't launch. Had a global launch. Come on, man. People acting like, yo, Xbox only sold in a week. Shit's crazy, man. This shit is crazy. At the end of the day, the Xbox Series X and S failed. It failed. It didn't meet. It didn't surpass the Xbox One. Plain and simple. And it had 2 SKUs. It had 2 SKUs. A much cheaper SKU, $300, and the Series X for the $500. And PlayStation still slapped it up. Still. Yield issues. All these BS crap that people was claiming. What's this post? What's the post I post? I'm gonna find it. Here it is right here. Here it is right here. I'm gonna play this too.
Lost. Take the L. Bro, you lost. Take the L.
Bruh, you lost. Take the L.
Bro, you lost.
That's why I just posted it. Bruh, you lost. Take the L.
Bro,
that's all I post. That's all I put. You lost. Any excuse you put up, you lost. That's it. Take the L. You lost. PS5, the yields. Remember, everybody made an issue of the yields. PS5, Sony got no money for supply. Oh, Sony is this broke company. They could have put out the consoles for supply. Oh, PlayStation gonna delay the PlayStation 5. The PlayStation 5 is not real. The PlayStation 5 can't do this. The PlayStation 5 is not here. This is fake. It's gonna get delayed. Blah blah blue, blue blah blue, blah 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 blah. All these excuses they were saying. PlayStation 5 should be delayed. You remember a couple of streams ago, I brought you this dummy that was on Boomstick Gaming Podcast talking about PlayStation is not ready for a launch and they should delay it to 2021. Huh? I know you guys remember that. I forgot the dude's name that was talking that dumb, and everybody in the podcast is agreeing. Yeah, they're not ready, man. PlayStation doesn't have the money like Xbox, man. You know, Xbox is ready for a global launch. PlayStation's not ready. Huh? At the end of the day, this is what all these idiots were saying. Hold the L. Hold the L.
Bro, you lost. Take the L. Bro, you lost.
Take the L.
Bro.
That's it. Let's take the L. You lost. It didn't meet expectations. It didn't. Let's take the L. all these things that people put on PlayStation, say they can't do this, they can't do that. Guess what? It met the expectation. Still, it didn't have the sufficient supply because of demand and all these bots that's buying up stuff. It still was outselling Xbox. Still made more. Obviously, it makes common sense. It's going to make more money than the Switch because it has 2 SKUs that is higher than the price of a Switch. You know what I mean? So you're going to generate more money. You know what I mean? Let's take the L. Just take the L, man. It's okay. Anyways, man. Yo, Chris B, man, appreciate the donation. He said, remember Sony is scared. That's why they aren't saying anything. Yeah. They were busy making consoles. Yeah, remember PlayStation is scared. That's why they're not saying anything. You know, they can't meet the demand. They got no games, no third party exclusives. Third party multiplayer is gonna run better on Xbox. PlayStation 5 is doomed. Oh, the heating issues. Every excuse and known demand they was bringing up, trying to make PlayStation gonna fail, but yet it outsold the competition. Craziness, man. Craziness. But guys, I opened up the chat. I'm in the Speak from the Heart chat. If anybody want to come through and talk about any of these topics here that we're gonna be talking about, NPDs, the Game Awards. Oh, we gotta show Returner real quick. Let me show Returner real quick. But this game is looking fire. And we gotta talk about the $70. I told Persona yesterday I hope this game is $70 so people can get upset. So people can a fire game looking like this. We're gonna see people now. This is Returnal, guys. Show some Returnal real quick. This game is looking fire.
Fire.
You know what I mean? Straight heat.
Straight heat.
Come on, yo, never underestimate the power of PlayStation, Chris, man. I don't know what's wrong with these people, man. I don't know what's wrong with them.
Hey, I let them. Fuck it, they're the ones missing out. That's on them. That's on them dumbasses' fault. But no, that Returnal, it looks really fucking good, bro. Like I'm actually really impressed by the gameplay that Housemarque is doing with that game, man.
Yeah, because
Really,
like this is how smart that's taking what they do best and they upping the
yeah.
ante, and now they putting like
hmm
a story to it. You know,
Yeah,
so
they put in a story to it. They made it, third person, with the camera angle and shit like that. But it said that it's gonna have full. Yeah, that game is gonna be crazy because with all the particles effects that you've seen, right?
mm-hmm.
We know it's gonna be 60, right? Or at least they're gonna have a 60 mode for sure. And they're talking about having full DualSense and 3D audio support. So
Yep.
the game is gonna feel and sound crazy, and it's gonna be crazy. And I don't think we've ever had a game like because they're calling this like a AAA game, a AAA third person action game that's also like what Housemarque used to do before, which is like the top down twin stick shooters. It's
Mm-hmm.
still in that style, but it's also a roguelike game as well. When usually roguelike games are usually those little
Smaller,
2D
yeah.
indies, yeah, and stuff like that. So it's gonna be crazy. I can see right now that game's gonna have a lot of replayability because a lot of the levels and shit like that are how you say that word, procedurally
Procedural
generated.
generated, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So that
Hey,
shit look fire, man. It
no,
look
on
fire.
Housemarque they're gonna put some like leaderboard stuff in there as well, just to see like how people. I don't know. Maybe it's
Yeah,
gonna
the speed
be
run community is gonna run with this one.
yeah.
Everything.
But yeah, it looks amazing, man. I'm excited for it. Yeah, I pre-ordered this morning because it was up on pre-order. $70 for it, and they got the deluxe edition for 80. Um, and I told Persona, what's good, man? I told Persona yesterday. I hope it's $70 so people can get upset. I want people to get upset. You know what I mean? Because you gonna learn today, man. Listen, if a game is 60, 50, 70, the price, I'm not looking at a game like, oh, this game should be 60. No, I'm looking at if
Right.
it catches my interest, then whatever it
Mhm.
costs, that I'm going to pay for it if I want to play it. That's what we do. We're gamers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love
And
Housemarque
I
as
don't
a dev.
understand. I don't understand why people complain about prices when you're not forced to buy. If you don't want to pay $70, guess what? You can wait
Yep.
for a price drop, or you can trade it in a game to get more money off of it, or there's other shit that you can do. Like I barely spent full $60 on a lot of games right now,
Mm-hmm.
unless it's games I really really want to play. You know what I mean? All the other time, like Devil May Cry, I wanted to play that, but I was like, you know what? I know it's Capcom, and I know they're gonna have another edition down the line that's gonna be cheaper. And guess what? A year later,
They have it.
Devil May Cry Special Edition with Virgil, $40. You know
Yep.
what I mean? It's like you're not forced to buy the shit. But if you really want to play the game, you're gonna buy it no matter what. It don't matter what game it is, right? If you really want to fucking play the game, you're gonna buy it. You know what I mean? Unless you're on Xbox, because now Phil and them has conditioned y'all to not buy games at all, like to not even buy games. You know what I
Wait
mean?
for his
To
Game Pass.
Yeah, wait for Game Pass. So.
Damn
But
shame, man.
Returnal looks fucking dope, man. I think that's gonna be a sleeper hit that people weren't expecting from Housemarque.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yes.
I can't wait for it, man. I love Housemarque games. Always been addicted to playing their games, and just seeing this on the scale that they took it up, yeah, it's definitely gonna be it's definitely day one for me for sure, for sure. And March around this time is a good time too. It's a good time to release it
Yeah,
too.
and they showed a lot of variety, different weapons. They showed her with a sword
And the
and
movement, I like the movement,
hmm
man. The movement is good. The
yeah,
character, we're gonna
yeah.
see if I like the character or not. But so far, the gameplay, I'm liking it. As far as how the story,
See,
takes.
me and you, Barry, we're kind of the same when it comes to movement and third person action games. Like I'm one of those people who likes to have like quick dodges and
Yep.
evasive maneuvers and shit like that. Like I love that shit in action games.
Yep. Same here, man. If I see some good like quick movement or good command dash. Yo, all right, you got me. You piqued my interest. I'm in there. But yeah, this game looks good, man. Can't wait for it. Anybody? Who's in here? Let me see who's in here.
Link.
Oh, Link is in here. Yo, Blue Mustang in here. What's up, guys?
I'm in here.
Not much.
What is up, man? Welcome to another edition of Speak from the Heart, man. We need you guys to speak from the heart for real, because
That's right, Guapzilla. It does look like a new age Vanquish, or like a successor to Vanquish. Returnal.
Yeah, just no sliding. I didn't see that she slided. She just have like a low kind of dash. But what is good, guys, man? NPDs. What's your thoughts on the NPDs, man? As far as what took place, Xbox got their ass beat during the NPDs, where the Series X and S debuted lower than the Xbox One.
Damn.
What are y'all thoughts on that, man? Don't be shy. Don't be shy.
No, Link is talking. Can you hear Link?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't hear him. He's like off and on. I heard him a little bit. Then he.
No, he was talking. I can hear you, Link.
No,
Yeah,
I can't hear.
you.
I can't hear him. Tell him to leave and then come back.
Oh, leave and come back. I mean, it's not a surprise. I mean, this is what we all expected. It's not a surprise about the Switch neither, because the Switch has the most supplies, right? So, you know what I mean? If PlayStation 5, if Sony would have had the supply to meet the demand, the PS5 would have easily won it. But because, they just starting off or whatever, they're limited on the supplies. But I remember people telling me earlier this year, because of a rumor report from Bloomberg, that Sony was having supply issues. That Sony, right? I remember King David from the Iron Lawrence podcast saying that Sony was doing a soft launch and that their real launch isn't coming to 2021. You know what I mean? Like, and shit like that. I remember people telling me. I hear you, Link. I don't know if they can.
Yeah, I can hear you. Just low.
I remember people telling me that the casuals, right, is going to be the one that flocks to the cheaper console. It's going to be the one that I paid $300 and paid $10 for Game Pass or $15 for Game Pass, and I get all these games and shit like that, right? That's what I was told, that the casuals were just going to automatically flock because of the cheaper price. But I kept telling people, you guys underestimate casuals. The people keep assuming that casuals only go for cheaper products. That's not true. Casuals go to what's the most popular every single time, no matter the price. Look at iPhones. Look at the Samsung Galaxies. You know what I mean? Everybody's talking about the PlayStation 5. Saturday Night Live skits. They're doing skits about the PlayStation 5. ESPN talking about the PS5. Porn stars talking about the PS5. All these people talking about the PS5. So what do you think the casuals are going to want to get? They're going to want to get a PlayStation 5. It doesn't fucking matter the price. People are willing to pay that shit because it's the most popular. Not because it's the most popular, but also it offers the most out of anything else. Like, you're getting the best exclusive. You're getting PlayStation 5 only exclusives. You're getting the best cross-gen exclusives, and you're also getting pretty much the better version of multiplats for the most part. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like it's retarded as hell that people just automatically put casuals inside of a box that they only go for a cheaper console, and they do that because of the Wii. But why did the Wii sell that much? Because everybody was talking about it. Oprah was talking about it. Ellen was talking about it. You know what I mean? Everybody was fucking just talking about it. So a lot of moms and pops and shit like that went ahead and grabbed the Wii or whatever. So it's not a surprise at all. It's not a surprise at all. You know what I mean? And the fact that it is debuting lower than the Xbox One, I didn't say that, but I was actually thinking that. I was like, I don't think this shit even gonna even do as good as the Xbox One, because the Xbox One, they at least have fucking games. You know what I mean?
Right,
This shit don't got no games at all.
The Xbox launched with some exclusive games, good quality games. They didn't launch with anything.
Yeah, that Xbox One had good
Falconeer, man.
exclusives at
That's
launch.
Falconeer.
The Xbox One had the Xbox. People
Oh
sleep
yeah,
on
I
the
forgot about
Xbox
that.
One launch lineup for that first year. They had Dead Rising 3. They had Killer Instinct. They had Rise, Titanfall.
Titanfall
Um, when did
Yeah, X.
Did Sunset Overdrive come out
Yeah,
that year
Sunset
too?
Overdrive was 2014.
14.
Yeah, the
But
Master
that
Chief
was like
Collection.
holiday time.
Right.
Right. They had some exclusive deals. They had some exclusive games that you couldn't get anywhere else,
Yeah,
and
Master
they were
Chief.
not. They were. Yeah.
Master Chief Collection was 2014 too, I think, right?
Yeah, Master Chief
That's
too.
true.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
The first year of Xbox One was great. It was amazing.
Yeah, that was the only good year that they had. That was it. That
Yeah,
first year was the only good year that they had. After that, it just went complete doo doo.
yeah.
But
The first year they had a lot of consistency. The second year in 2015 they had some consistency too with Tomb Raider, Halo 5.
oh yeah, that's right.
Uh,
Yeah,
I can't remember anything else from that. Then 2016 it went to kaput. That's when there was this Quantum Break and that's it.
yeah,
A Gears 4 as well. Yeah,
yeah.
but
And
it
we know
went.
Microsoft can like pay for shit. Here's the thing, like, because Smooth was going off the other day about how Sony is buying up these third party exclusive, like especially from like Square Enix with like
Right.
Project Athia, Final Fantasy 16. And he was getting upset about that because the third parties are selling out to Sony, blah blah blah. And I'm like, bro, Smooth. Microsoft has they've been like this has been going on since the beginning of gaming. Nintendo has been doing this shit, buying up
Right.
third party exclusives.
Microsoft
Microsoft did this shit like
with the original
crazy,
Xbox.
especially
The original Xbox.
the original Xbox and the 360, where they had Mass Effect, Bioshock, the Elder Scrolls Oblivion. You know what I mean? All these fucking huge major third party timed exclusive.
Right.
Why the
They
fuck
had it.
can't Microsoft today, right? We see that they're willing to drop the bag, right? They bought Bethesda for 7.5 billion. But yo, what's a franchise that everybody wants to come back that's from a third party company, but it's when you think about it, you think mainly about Xbox. Like it associates itself with Xbox. Splinter
Third
Cell.
party. Oh
Splinter
yeah,
Cell.
yeah, right.
Why
Yeah.
can't Microsoft go to Ubisoft and say, "Hey, we'll drop the bag
Because
if you make a Splinter Cell game exclusive to us for a
Because-
limited time or whatever." You know what I mean?
because any deal that they're looking to make is something that they can bring into Game Pass, not necessarily a game they can sell.
And that's
I
what's
don't
fucking
know.
them up.
I don't know if a major third party is willing to put their game straight into Game Pass when it launches. I don't
Right.
know.
Majority,
makes
yeah,
financial sense.
majority of the games that's coming out in 2021 are not coming to Game Pass. That's they put that on their
Right.
own article. You know what I mean?
Correct. Because they can't. There's no way that they can make up the money to put their game in there when it comes to sales. So that's why they're not doing those kind of deals. Anything that they do is going to revolve around Game Pass. And that's just the
Exactly.
bottom line.
And that's what's really fucking them up because now, since they're fully committed to Game Pass, you know what I mean? Now it's like they have, like, yeah, exactly. Like they can't have an exclusive come out and then not be on Game Pass day one, whether it's third party or first party.
And look at the stark difference between sales on the PlayStation console of third party games versus the Xbox. So if I was a third party, I know my game's gonna sell on the PlayStation. Why would I go ahead and take this upfront money from Sony, make it exclusive for a year or two? I mean, it just makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yo, so what was your guys' thoughts on this Perfect Dark game? Because when I was watching it, this is my initial impressions from the video games awards watching it, right? I was like, this game looks good, but I'm not wowed by the CG. You know what I mean? Like I was wowed by that desert game, that Crimson Desert game. I was wowed by the
good.
CG. I was like, whoa, that is
yes.
crazy.
Yeah.
But
The
I'm
frame
moving,
rates were
That was-
terrible,
that
but
was
yeah.
yeah, the frame rates was
CGI
bad.
though.
No, there's some of the aspect of the game was CG. I have to watch it over again. But this whole trailer, I'm happy that they announced this for Xbox guys. But I'm just talking about,
Right.
I can't lie to people. Like my initial impressions of this is like this CG. It looks good, but it's not like breathtaking to me. It's not like, oh my god, like when I watch Horizon Zero Dawn CG, for not Horizon Zero Dawn, Horizon 2 Forbidden West. I was like, yo,
Right.
look at the crabs. Yo, look at the
Yo,
look
but
at
that was
the
the
monster.
game, bro.
You know what I
But
mean?
that was that CGI really looked more like they were showcasing maybe what the engine can do, but not necessarily what you're going to be doing in the game.
Yeah.
I hope the
Perfect
game
Dark.
looks as good as this game. But honestly, I wasn't impressed by this. Yo, I'm not even gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm not even being a hater or nothing like that. I wasn't impressed. Like, wow, this is amazing. It's just more of the title that Xbox got their Perfect Dark that they was talking about for like 2 years now. I remember Crap Game was talking about this for like 2 years. Crap was like, yo, Perfect Dark, the initiative, that's what they making, and people was denying them.
Well,
and then later on, people started catching on, like, oh, they're making Perfect Dark.
Yeah, I mean, to me, I'm interested and I'm intrigued by how this Perfect Dark is going to turn out. At first I was kind of hoping, because this is like pretty much a reboot of the franchise, this them starting from scratch. At first I was hoping it's like, yo, that'd be dope if they make a third person, but it's not. It's confirmed to be first person as well. But yeah, the CG, yeah, I agree. The CG wasn't impressive when the camera was going through the buildings and like the different floors through the buildings. To me, that symbolizes what the game is going to be like. And you're just going to be in probably in this one building, and you're just going to be going through these corridor hallways of each floor, and you got to try to figure out how to maneuver through them or whatever. Because the guy said it's not always just about shooting, and Perfect Dark is like Joanna Dark is like a secret operative agent or whatever. So it's like
I never played Perfect Dark. I'll be honest with you.
I played the original one, and I played the one on the 360. The original one was really good. The 360 one was like I don't even remember a lot about that game. I remember getting it at a pawn shop because it was like $7. You know what I mean, at a pawn shop or whatever. But
it wasn't very good.
I said, hear ye, hear ye, hear ye.
Man, Persona.
I said, hear ye, hear ye, hear ye. When the king, PlayStation Nation, I need you to stand up. I'm still in the show, Barry. I'm sorry. I know. Beat me up later. I'm sorry. Don't beat me up. Not the face. Not the face.
Nah, it's all good, man. Yo, you came at a perfect time. You was hyping up this Perfect Dark bullshit.
Yo, cut it out. You know damn well. Listen, PlayStation Nation, I said I need you to stand the fuck up.
I watched the reaction yesterday, and he was like, "Oh, that's the level from the N64. That's the level from the N64."
Yo,
I said, PlayStation Nation, stand up.
This is what I want to ask, though, real quick, Persona, is that so we got confirmation that Perfect Dark is here, so the rumors was correct what Initiative is making, but it's not the only rumor for the Initiative. The rumor also that this game is going to be episodic.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
I think it has a good chance to be. I think it has. I think they're gonna try to have a quick turnaround with this game, right? So it go because like what Link said. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like Link said, like now they're trying to cater more to a Game Pass model. So they're gonna try to come out with games as frequent as they could. So they're gonna be shorter, smaller bite-sized type of games or whatever. So
can I say something?
I hope not. I hope it's a fully fledged AAA game, complete. And not come out in bits and pieces, but we'll see.
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
Yo, PlayStation Nation. Yeah, my boy Barry, he's streaming. Speak from the heart. Got some dope people here. We got 164 people watching. What's good with my likes, man? 68 likes? 166 people watching? Hey, and only 68 likes. Run me my likes, man.
How much dislikes we at?
Yo, hey, real talk. Run me my likes, man. I ain't playing no more, man. Run me my likes, man. Get them likes up. Get them likes up.
Yo, Persona, I
need them likes at 100. You understand? I need them likes at 100. Stop playing with me, man. What's good, Bart? Sorry.
Are you impressed with the Joanna Dark, Perfect Dark CG trailer? Like, to me personally, I don't mind a CG trailer revealing your game, but that shit's supposed to pop. That shit's supposed to look like, the best things to slice bread. But were you impressed by this?
Ain't this a quadruple A game, right?
That's what
this is my thing, right? And this is listen, it's Perfect Dark, right? What did I say to you yesterday, Barry? You're going to see a lot of Xbox podcasts that are going to hype up. Oh my god, I've been playing Perfect Dark since the beginning. Oh, I'm so excited for this game. Let me tell you, I'm gonna tell you something right now. And I'm not talking about fans, right? I'm not talking about people that just play games and they just go on about their life. I'm talking about these Xbox podcasts, gaming politician, neutral wannabe ass niggas. You understand? These people are gonna be in podcasts for the next 2 to 3 years. Because let's be real, this game ain't coming out for this ain't a 2021 title. You know, let's be honest here, guys. This is not a 2021, and I would even argue this is not a 2022 title. You understand? So they're gonna be in podcasts for the next 2 to 3 years. And they're going to be with the same rhetoric. Oh my God, guys, Perfect Dark. Oh my God, this game is so great. It's the best thing since sliced bread. Oh my God. Me? I am the biggest Perfect Dark fan, guys. I am the biggest Perfect Dark fan, man. Like, this is how they're going to be for the next 2 to 3 years,
I
Brian.
masturbate to Joanna Dark.
Nah, you're going too far. You're too far now. But that's how they're going to be for the next 2 to 3 years. Now, when it comes to the game itself, listen, I played Perfect Dark on the 64. On the 64, right? I played Perfect Dark on the goddamn Game Boy Color. Oh, y'all ain't know about that, right? Oh, y'all ain't know about that. Oh, wait, Game Boy Color. Right. Boy, are you sure you know what you're talking? I mean, Persona, you sure you know what you're talking about? Of course, I know what I'm talking about, man. I've been gaming since 1993, man. Stop playing with me. I was in the womb with a controller. Goddamn it. Anyway, listen, man. Perfect Dark is it's cool, right? That's what's up. I'm happy for Xbox, but again, and this is something that BG said earlier. Shout out to BG, bro. One of the few black content creators out here doing it big, right? Shout out to BG, because BG said something that I agree with 1,000,000%. When it comes to Xbox, it's always get hyped for what's coming. Pause. But then what's coming don't never come, or when it get there, it's ass. Mm-hmm. So again, you about to get hyped for something Perfect Dark, right? Even though a lot of y'all don't care about Perfect Dark. Y'all don't care about this because y'all ain't even played Lara Croft. Y'all don't care about this. Y'all don't care about these games. Let's be real. So
it's coming to Game Pass, though.
Oh, of course. First off, it's episodic. It's already an L. Second of all, it's coming to Game Pass, so you'll get it when you get it. That's how it is. It's coming to Game Pass. You paying $1 for 3 months of Ultimate. You'll get it when you get it. There is no Microsoft. When can we expect Perfect Dark? When it's ready, motherfucker. So you'll see it when you see it. But
yeah, Perfect Dark.
I'm excited for the game. I'm hyped that they showed something dope, right? Like, this is cool.
Yeah, I'm interested. Absolutely,
I'm cool. But when are we gonna get it, Barry? Barry, with 2021, what we got in the pipeline? Yo. Ratchet and Clank. We got Returnal. We got Final Fantasy. We got Horizon. We got God of War. Barry, 2021. What?
If this game is episodic, I'm not supporting it. I don't give a fuck how good it is. No, I'm not supporting it.
Oh no, it's not good.
I told you guys, Microsoft, they're trying to trickle that episodic stuff in there. Oh, keep you on Game Pass. Bullshit with their games, man. I'm not gonna support that, bro. If the rumors is true and this game is episodic, I am not supporting this. You are not Telltale. You're not gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm not supporting this BS. No, I'm gonna be good because they
do the same shit with Fable. Or I'm gonna be.
They already stamping the Game Pass on it. You know what I mean? They don't even have nothing, no description, nothing. They just have, but they have the Game Pass. They got the Game Pass subscription. I mean the description in here.
Logo.
You know what I mean? Yeah. No photos, no nothing. But look, they got Game Pass. Join.
but that's what I'm saying, Barry. Right? Yo, man, listen. And it's funny too because people will hear us talking about this and think that we want. I just want Xbox to fail. No, right. I want Xbox to do better. Right? Now they showed off the CG fine. Now we know that it's out there. Right? Cool. That's a good thing. What happens next? Are we going to start seeing, dev diaries? Are we going to start seeing, gameplay and things like that? What are we going to start seeing?
They have dev diaries. They have one dev diary yesterday.
No. What I'm saying is like the lead up, right?
Right here.
What is the expectation here? Because if this is truly episodic, are we going to see like a grounded situation where this shit releases in early access or something like that? Like that's the stuff that I'm like, like what happens now? Right, because the consoles are out. It's 2020. We're going into 2021. So it's like, what is the expectation now? What is your plan? Because I got to be honest with you. the games that you showed me that's going to be coming in 2021. Now, listen, I love these dudes and these people that's like, oh, you just hate games. No, I don't hate games. I don't get excited for every single game that hit the streets. And I got to be honest with you, that list you showed me, it looked a little ass.
Looking a little ashy.
No, not a little ass, a lot of ass. Okay.
Yeah, looking ashy.
And ashy ain't the word, bro. Get some Jergens on that, my mans. You feel me? Get the lotion. Cause that list is not looking. That's not a list to get excited to own an Xbox for. It's just not. It's not an exciting list.
Yeah, 2021 for Xbox. You listen, man. It's looking bad, man. I don't care what nobody tell me. First party wise, it's not looking strong for Xbox. It is looking horrible for Xbox. And the reason why you're getting lists like that because you guys are so complacent with what Xbox is doing every goddamn time. You know what I mean? You praise Phil for everything this man says out of his mouth. Xbox put out an article. You say, great job, guys, doing a great job. No, you're not. You're not doing a great job. You just got launched with a console with no goddamn games to showcase the goddamn box. Crazy.
Bart, can I go back to something you said before? When you was talking about Returnal? Because I was at work. I'm like, damn, Bart, you doing this podcast early as hell.
Yeah,
I was at work, so I was listening.
I got off early. I took an early day.
Yeah, I was listening, so I was like, oh shit, So in terms of Returnal, right? We're returning to Returnal. I love that the game is $70 as well. Because I've seen people, and this is why I say there's a lot of y'all out here, you don't really care about playing games, man. You just don't. You just want to complain, right? Because yesterday when PlayStation put out the news, I seen people, oh, this game doesn't look like a $70 game. This game doesn't look like, $70 seems a bit steep. Maybe if it was between 30 and 50. I'm like, are you stupid? Go back and look at Housemarque's game. Not saying Housemarque has made bad games, but look at what Housemarque has been creating, and then look at this. This is a step way the hell up here. This ain't just no twin stick shooter shit here. It still has that type of feel with the bullet hell, projectile volley type things and things like that. It looks phenomenal, but it's on another level. Why wouldn't you pay for that? And this is why I say a lot of y'all out here, I'm so glad that how the industry moves is not in the hands of you. Because if it was, we all would still be playing on Atari with big ass cartridges. Because you don't want to pay for nothing. You don't want to pay for nothing. What's up with you guys? You guys want new games? You want new experiences? You want new consoles? You want 60 frames? You want better shit, right? You complain about a developer that's putting the time to elevate themselves, but then you look at Cyberpunk, muddy ass 2077, and you ready to get on your knees. Like, yo, stop it, bro. And this is why I say this community is so fake, right? Because y'all don't never stand by y'all convictions, right? Because y'all ready to sit here and spend X amount of dollars on muddy ass Cyberpunk, right? And this game is shitting on, what do people say? Oh, well, maybe you should have bought a PC. Oh, yeah? Well, next time a game comes out for PlayStation and it's only on PlayStation, buy your ass a PlayStation because it ain't going to PC. So buy your ass a PlayStation.
Yeah, this Cyberpunk fanboy is like,
we definitely gonna talk about Cyberpunk as well, man, because we definitely got to put it out there that CD Projekt Red is definitely hustling console gamers.
Yeah.
This is horrible, man. Yeah, this is borderline kind of disgusting as what they're doing.
No, it is disgusting.
And a lot of people paint them as this goody two shoes developers, but this is far from goody two shoes. This is not even EA or Ubisoft or Activision would do something like this. What CD Projekt Red is doing, where they're holding off the console version, not showing the console version, only the PC version, so that at the end of the day, this game is being anticipated by console gamers, PC gamers. This game was one of the biggest anticipated games. There's no way you should be holding off on any platform to showcase the game. And now that the game is in people's hands, and now the embargoes is up, it's not very positive over the console. Yeah, it's much nicer over on PS5 and Series X, but to be honest with you, it's still not up to snuff. It's not good enough.
It doesn't matter if they releasing a product on Xbox One and on PlayStation 4 on the base console, then the product should work. The product needs to work day one. It doesn't fucking matter if the consoles are outdated. Everybody's giving this, well, the consoles are trash, they're outdated or whatever. Then they shouldn't be selling that product on the console. They shouldn't sell the product on the console. We're the consumer, they're the company. They need to figure it out. Either fucking delay the game till it runs right on the devices that you're selling them on every device that you're selling them on, or you shouldn't have released it on those consoles anyway if they were giving you such problems. You know what I mean? You're literally selling a broken device to people. You manipulated people into thinking that the game they've been showing off was going to be the final results of what we were going to get on any platform. Of course, we know that they were showing it off on PC, so of course we know that it wasn't going to look as good as that in console. But holy fuck, the severe drop off.
This worse than Watch Dogs 1, bro.
Yeah, bro.
This is
this is a straight up bait and switch, bro. Because I don't want to hear it. They talking about, oh well, you know, the consoles is too weak. That's no one's problem but your own, bro.
That's not the game issue.
Don't sell it.
You should have canceled that version and made it next gen and PC only. Right? Everybody want to give Cyberpunk a pass and CD Projekt Red. Oh, because you know Witcher is this. Oh, you know they care about respect my money and all this bullshit. Yo, listen, man. What did I tell y'all a couple months back? Right? I told y'all this a couple months back. With Cyberpunk, because if you look on CD Projekt Red's Twitter, what is all you see? Pre-order numbers, the sales, all this shit. Because at the end of the day, they only care about your money. And this goes for any of these companies, but I'm only speaking. I'm speaking specifically to Cyberpunk because everyone wants. Oh, you know, Cyberpunk. They care about the gamers. They with the gamers. They stand with the gamers. Blah 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 blah. Fucking blah. Listen, man. Cut the bullshit, man. This is a company that wants to make money. So they sold you on a dream and they played you. They played you up with the, oh, we respect your money. Oh yeah, we with the gamer. Oh yeah, let's come off as the cool, that cool teacher that kids at school come to and tell them like, the bad shit they do or whatever because they know the teacher ain't gonna snitch. That's what they thought that this Cyberpunk was. That cool teacher that let you hang in the class during lunch, hang out in the teacher's lounge or whatever the fuck, whatever. Nah, bro, Cyberpunk wanted your money and that's what they got because all they posting up on Twitter is, oh yeah, 49% bought on consoles. Oh, 51% bought on PC. Oh yeah, we got the fastest selling 8 million because that's all they cared about from the beginning. But you got
and that's because nobody fucking knew how bad. Nobody. You think anybody who bought on PS4 and Xbox One, nobody knew that it was gonna be that bad. Everybody was hyped for the game. They had Keanu Reeves and shit like that. And for people who are saying, because I already exposed this on Twitter, for people who are saying, well, Cyberpunk, they have so much stuff that's going on that it's hard for these consoles to run. Bro, I exposed that when I showed a couple of clips of another huge, complex open world game, Red Dead Redemption 2, on the Xbox One and on the PS4 on launch day. That shit didn't have fucking bugs like that. That shit ran smooth, and guess what?
And it looked good.
Talk about people, and it looked amazing. It still looks amazing. And then people want to talk about, well, it's because Cyberpunk has. Hold on, let me finish. It's because Cyberpunk has all these NPC density, and they're doing a lot, bro. Red Dead 2. Okay, you go to Saint Denis. There's a bunch of fucking civilians everywhere. Not only that, you can literally interact and have a dynamic conversation with every NPCs. There's over 200 species of animals with their own ecosystem that they all follow by. The fucking horse balls shrink or grow depending on the fucking weather. So I don't want to hear that shit. Red Dead has a lot of shit going on. The map is bigger than Cyberpunk. So that shit still ran smooth at launch. And it's a longer game. It ran smooth at launch.
Even on the base Xbox.
Even on the base Xbox.
Bro, go a step further. Ghost of Tsushima.
Rockstar would have never released a game like that. Rockstar would have made it work. I guarantee you Rockstar would have made Cyberpunk work on the Xbox One and
Ghost of Tsushima.
Ghost of Tsushima. People want to
Zero Dawn.
They don't want to bring up Last of Us 2, but Last of Us is like a semi kind of, it's not open like those other games you brought up.
It's big though. Pause.
Open box.
Death Stranding.
Exactly.
Even though that game is ass.
Nah, but there's not a lot. I'm talking about
that world is big though, bruh. Pause.
I'm talking about worlds that have like a lot of shit going on as far as like NPCs
Density
and
and
different
all that
competition
going
and shit
on.
like that.
The
the
game,
one
they
game you can
didn't-
compare to is Red Dead.
That
Even Grand Theft Auto,
They
even Grand
didn't
Theft Auto
care.
5 on the PS3, even Grand Theft Auto
Yeah.
5 on the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. They had a lot of NPCs walking around. Guess what? You can fly airplanes, helicopters, boats. You can't do none of that shit in Cyberpunk. You can only jump in
Yo,
a car.
but peep this, Chris. Didn't I say what I say? What I say, Barry? What I say? You motherfuckers putting CD Projekt Red on the caliber of
Yeah.
of Naughty Dog and Rockstar.
And Rockstar, exactly. That was
Are
a
Are you
mistake.
people? Are you people slow? Are you
That was the
stupid?
biggest mistake.
No, but-
biggest mistake.
Are you
I mean,
stupid? Stop
I
it,
will
man.
say this.
Stop
I
it.
will say this, right? Real quick. I said this for the beginning, and like I said, look, Cyberpunk looks very spooky to me. Even CD Projekt Red came out and said, we are not happy with the melee animation. They even come and said it themselves, right? And, you know, and shout out to your mind, you know, he's the biggest Cyberpunk fan. You know what I mean? He thought because I'm a Ghost of Tsushima fanboy, I'm just talking trash, now I'm playing the game, blah, 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 right? And now we can see that CD Projekt Red pretty much planned this shit out. He said, yo, we just going to show you the PC version. We're not even going to show you the console version. That's not out of the question until launch. And now they got your money. They're like, yo, we decided to see the footage of the Xbox One, and it's just, yo, I still can't believe it. I'm like, yo, this is robbery, man. Like, these motherfuckers, they took your money, man, and this crazy, and that's, and look, Chris, you said Revelation 2, like freaking Horizon, Ghost of Tsushima, they're running on the best PS4. It doesn't fucking have this dumb fucking difference. It's like almost two different games. Like they're showing the CD and shit, right? It was completely different. And that's what I said. CD Projekt Red is very freaking overrated. We will be freaking hyping them up. I said, yo, those guys are not worth it to be put in next to these big guys.
Spider-Man 2018.
Oh man,
Miles Morales.
Miles Morales. Let me explain something, y'all, man.
Yeah.
Let me explain something, man. Let me explain something. Some of y'all that keep saying, "Oh, it's the consoles." Yes, these consoles is weak, right? In terms of PS4 and Xbox, base PS4, Xbox, whatever, right?
Correct.
But look at the games that are out on those consoles now.
But it doesn't matter.
Horizon,
They never released it
Spider-Man,
on the
all these other
consoles.
games that are out. You cannot sit here and tell me that it's it is the console's fault to a degree, but we're not going to sit here and talk about how CD Projekt Red.
Yeah, the consoles
We're
are
not going to sit here and
weaker,
talk about CD
but-
Projekt Red.
Yeah, it's
weak.
CD Projekt Red fault.
No, it's CD Projekt Red fault 100%. What I'm saying is, in terms of the power of the consoles, yes, the consoles are definitely weaker, right? But the point is, you were making this game for how long? 8, 9 years, 7 years, or whatever.
2012.
Listen, not even Final Fantasy 15. Listen, not even listen, and this is why I say the bullshit that y'all try to push, it don't work. It don't work. CD Projekt Red speak from the heart, right? CD Projekt Red is a shitty studio. I'm just gonna be honest with you. It's a shitty studio. It's a shit studio. Like I would not trust them with any. If you put any trust in CD Projekt Red after this, you're a fool.
No, they definitely lost some of my trust after this because
they had similar controversy with The Witcher 3 because The Witcher 3 got a downgrade and was.
Yeah, I just don't want freaking CD and like people talking. Oh my God, cannot wait, whatever CD Projekt's gonna do that. I don't want to hear none of that, man. Not after this game. They dropped the freaking ball.
Bethesda.
And now they got exposed.
How long Ubisoft been putting out Assassin's Creed games?
The issue is that they knew that the console version of the games was going to be bad, and they hid it from the. They told the media, you are not allowed to share this version, these versions.
Go a
off
step
the game.
further, Barry. Go a step further, Barry. They also said you couldn't even show the PC version. We're gonna send you stock footage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They had B-roll.
And
Yeah,
not
they
only
had
that,
their own.
let's go back to these E3s when they showed this shit off. That means that what they showed was never running on consoles.
You remember
This game was never
Metal
running on
Gear
console.
Solid 5 and how people was like the reviews can't be trusted because Konami put them in these concentration camps where they had to review the game on
Yeah,
their
I remember that.
thing. So CD Projekt Red took it another level with that, man. You gave them B-roll footage for the review. You told them they can't share the versions of the game. There's no console version. This game has been out for a day now, and there's no console review out yet.
Reviews because they didn't send any.
No, there's one. There's one. Did you see that one, J Barry on Metacritic? There's one for the PS4 right now. It hasn't counted in the score yet, or in the Twitter score yet.
Yeah.
But I forgot what their name is, but they gave it a 35.
Yeah, I never heard of that website. I saw the review though. I saw the review.
They gave it a
That's a
35 out of
well-deserved
100.
That's well deserved right there, man.
Well,
That's well deserved.
Yo,
And you know what?
PS5
That's
hype,
what I'm
man.
saying.
Shout out to you.
No, Chris, you know what? I like them doing that shit so they can learn. Because you know what? Like I said, people be hyping on this studio like this is the best thing, like Bethesda's bread, right? And look, even like that's crazy. I call them lazy because how the hell, right? Like Red Redemption again, Ghost of Tsushima, Spider-Man game, they don't look like that, right? Like a completely different two versions. Like I'm like, what the hell? And that's why, you know what? And that's why I say I call them lazy. I guess they don't have that much. And the way they can work with this console, they're not that great. They're not that great then. Because how the hell in the PC version, it's almost like a completely different game. On the console, it's like Overwatch, Watchtower, like it's just to show. And that's why I don't want to hear nobody talk about CD Projekt Red. Like, shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Yo, you know what's funny? I'm
like, for real.
I'm definitely. I'll let y'all know right now. I'm giving y'all 100%. I'm let y'all know right now. I played a little bit this weekend, but I won't be beating this game until the next gen version's out. I'm gonna be honest with you. This game is not going to be beat by
I still
me.
want to play the game.
And this is the thing. The game isn't terrible. Like
I
the
don't
story
think
and stuff
the
like
game is
that.
bad at all. It's not a bad game.
No, it's not a terrible game. That's the thing. Their execution, how they handle shit with these consoles and everything. I'm good. You know, I bought the game. I wanted to try it out and stuff like that. But I'm not. I'm letting everybody know right now. I'm not beating this game until the next gen version's out. I'm letting y'all know that straight up, man.
I can't say, but I had to run out.
It's got a couple more hours out of me, and then that's just going to sit on the shelf until next gen version come out.
I can't say, but I got to run out because I just wanted to say this. CD Projekt Red had this game in their narrative for the longest because I think some of y'all also forgot the testers never got a physical copy of the game. They were being streamed to them.
Yes.
Oh, damn.
What?
Yes.
What the
The game was being streamed from CD Projekt Red's main central office to people that was testing the game.
Oh,
The
that's
game,
an L.
yes, this game, that's why when I tweeted out, I said, so hold up. Nobody got a problem that even the PC version of the game is being reviewed and they can't show none of their footage? You got niggas coming in there, it's like, oh, everybody's done this before. I said, hold on. I don't give a fuck if anyone's done this before, but why is it all of a sudden now IGN at the beginning and the end of their video, Digital Foundry at the beginning and the end of their video, everybody else that's saying this, now they're saying this, but according to you guys, oh, this is just normal. Why didn't the fuck did they say that for other games? Like, these niggas be making all types of fucking excuse. My nigga, we never saw the console version. At E3, that was never a console version. It was a PC version. And then anybody that tested it didn't even get a physical PC version of it. They had it streamed. Come on, and let's not act like The Witcher's amazing. The Witcher launched with problems. The shit literally took years to get better.
Years. Downgrade with The Witcher 3.
Huge downgrade.
Not only that, but the game took years to get better. Remember, we had to wait for different versions for it to get better.
Yeah, huge updates. The inventory system got completely redone. I remember that.
Yeah, and some of the animations with the combat too.
I guess we're gonna be waiting a couple years for this Cyberpunk shit then, because and again,
It's
y'all
going to be the next gen versions. That's when it's going to be. Oh, the game is going to be playable. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
and y'all want to put these motherfuckers next to Naughty Gods? You got your
not to mention they also lied. They also lied about their requirement specifications before the game came out. All the requirements, you go on their site, they told you what cards could do this, and that at 60. Bro, a week before that, niggas already had those cards and they weren't even close. The 3090 before it got DLSS wasn't even touching 60 FPS. Come on, bro.
No, I heard that.
I heard
That
that.
game is just poorly optimized from the ground up, man.
But
For every platform.
CD Projekt Gods, I want to know how the fuck The Witcher 1 was a good game, but if anybody here watched and played that game today or back then, trash. See,
I played The Witcher 2 on the 360 when it came out. That's when I played
Witcher
it.
2 was decent.
Oh my God.
Witcher 3 was decent, but you can't. These niggas did not make a Grand Theft Auto 1. First of all, I won't even put The Witcher 1 and 2 to Rockstar's over the top down.
Bully.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here with that. Like they got time. They got to put years in. I don't give a fuck how crazy the story is and you love the lore and all that. If the game doesn't match up, you can't compare them to Naughty Dog. You can't compare them to Insomniac. You can't. Fuck it. You want me to keep it a buck?
They can't. You can't even compare them to Ubisoft. Let's keep it a stack here, bro.
Better than Ben Studio. Fuck
yo, you can't even compare these niggas to Ubisoft because that Immortal Gods run smooth, boy.
Yo, that's the funny. That's the funny thing about how people are so hypocritical in the gaming, because in 2019 people was just posting crazy outlandish bugs for Days Gone. Oh, this studio, this game needed more work. The bugs that I'm seeing for this game is not even in Cyberpunk is not even close to what Days Gone was doing with some of them shits. Yo, this game I'm seeing the frame rates dropping into like 15 frames per second.
For some reason I feel like the resolution for this game is dropping below 720p.
It's
when I'm
blurry.
looking at I'm playing this shit, this shit is so blurry, bruh. And I'm like, yo, is this shit really 60 frames?
I'll say this.
So
on
blurry,
PS5,
bro.
the frame rate is very good on PS5. It's the resolution.
Not for me. You said the frame. Sorry, the frame. Yes.
Frame, yeah. The
resolution is
nice.
The resolution is bro, this game is so dark.
Blurry.
I never played a game this dark before. Yo, when you're in the training, you almost can't see nothing, bruh. Like, yo, there's certain areas of the game, like if you're driving at night or going to a dark area, bro, you cannot see nothing.
Did brightness help at all? Did you turn it on?
Nah, it did not. My TV is sitting at 100 brightness, bro. I can't see shit, bro.
You know what it is too?
Crazy,
this game, the hip firing feels good.
Oh my
But
God.
the ADSing, when you aim down sight, oh my goodness,
terrible.
It feels bad.
And before, I'm not trying to say every game need to play like COD in terms of FPS.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna call yourself a FPS RPG, whatever the fuck, and not have tight aimed ADS controls.
You gotta have tight controls. You gotta have tight control. It feels.
It can't be like Fallout 3.
Real talk. Chris, you know what? Real talk. If you know that your gun mechanics is that bad, then you do a Fallout there. You put that VATS in there, man, because you can't have because when I'm ADSing at these enemies, I feel like I shouldn't because it's so bad, or I just gotta run up close to them and hit fire because I'm like, I'm trying to see if like I gotta upgrade something. I'm like, it feels bad, bro.
Yo, here's another thing too, man. When it comes to I just lost my train of thought. Fuck.
And remember, they took out a lot of shit with the game. They took out the wall running. They took out other gameplay mechanics and features.
I remember. Yeah. Yo, what's one thing that people say that for years now? What is one thing that people have said that they hated about open world games? I'll wait.
Side quest,
the side quest filler,
all this bullshit on the map that the shit that's just there to be there, bruh.
Question mark.
As soon as you get out the first mission in Cyberpunk, it's all this shit on the map to do. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, wait a second. I'm sitting there and I'm like, wait a second. Didn't you motherfuckers say you hate open world games because they just have all these quests that are just there?
Ghost of Tsushima was criticized for that for some of the reviews.
All this shit,
bro. The driving.
On the map.
Hey, listen,
I love all that side quest.
No, I love it too. I love that. But what I'm saying is the media and a lot of folks in social on Twitter and all this was complaining that open world game, bro. They complained about it with Ghost of Tsushima. Oh, it's all this shit. All this. It's too much to do on the map. The map is too cluttered. Blah blah blah. It's all these missions that don't really need to be there. Blah blah blah. Bro, I did like 4 or 5 side missions. These shits didn't fucking matter. Motherfucker wanted me to get his eyes so that it can like what the fuck is that, man?
Yo, go
out of here, bro. Like, come on, man. I don't want to hear that, man. A lot of these people are hypocrites, man.
Side quest Persona was so good that I thought them shits was the main missions,
Yo,
nigga.
facts,
they
facts.
were, but people were complaining that it was too much side shit.
And Ghost of Tsushima had levels to their side quests too. They had the legendary joints. They had the regular. Yo, Ghost of Tsushima side quest is amazing. But yo, this is my thing that I have an issue with Cyberpunk as well. Is that I don't know how this game. You know, I mean, I don't want to judge anybody, yo, but I don't know how this game could get these high scores when you are in the car for a lot of the time in the game. And the driving mechanics is bad, bro.
It's ass.
It's bad. Yo, it's worse than GTA 4, bro. It is that bad.
Oh, way worse.
Yo, Chris, I tell you no lies. I tell you no lies, bro. You can't even put your left stick. You know, you can't even turn it all the way, bro. The car is gonna just go crazy. It is bad driving mechanics, man.
You cannot drive fast in that game, or you're gonna lose control.
Yeah, you gotta tap. You gotta tap the stick.
Did anybody play Ghost Recon Wildlands? Or not Wildlands?
I did. I played it.
Wildlands. Remember the driving mechanics was bad in that game. I want to see if Cyberpunk is actually worse than that game.
No, Cyberpunk is bad. I didn't play
Ghost Recon.
I didn't play Ghost Recon. I didn't play it, but
Ghost Recon driving was.
I could tell you that Cyberpunk driving mechanics is bad. It's bad. On console. I'll say that on console is bad.
Hey, I'm gonna head off, but I gotta say, for everybody that's watching, y'all gotta hit the like button because speak from the heart. A lot of y'all may think these dudes up in here are PlayStation fanboys, but they frauds. They just gamers.
Yo, that's facts. Hey, everybody. Go ahead, DC.
Just
My
hit
bad.
the like button. Hit the like button. Support these niggas. Retweet. I'm definitely gonna retweet via my channel and all that stuff. But everything that they're saying is straight facts. Look, most of the niggas out here that come out here and start talking shit, they never played the game. They watch videos. I can almost guarantee you 80% of the niggas in here already got that game. I'm playing it on
pre-ordered this.
PC.
I played this shit for like 10 hours.
Yeah, I got the
already.
collector's edition.
I put like 10 hours in this fucking game, man. Like, yo, listen. I put 10 hours in the shit. The game is ass. Like, I'm telling you straight up. Shit is ass right now.
Hey, yo, you know the sad thing is, Persona is a fraud because he gonna beat this game before the next gen version come out.
That's a fact.
Watch him.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Nah, I'm working on this Immortal Phoenix Rising Platinum right now, man.
Scores.
Yo, Thrash, what's good, man? Come on, man, Thrash with a new profile pic. Hey, look at this man.
Bro, the user score right now for Cyberpunk on PS4 is at a 1.8.
Yeah, people's gonna review bomb it. People gonna review bomb it.
Also, before I go, I'd like for y'all to talk about this. I've always had a problem with niggas talking about like bugs should never hinder a review score. Nigga, if the game is breaking, if I can't play, he looks like he's missing his whole skin textures, and I see a brain and eyes, bro, that should hurt the game's review score.
Facts.
Yeah,
I agree.
It does.
I agree. And that's just why I understand people like Windows Central and people like that were like, the game has an impressive array of bugs and glitches, but you know, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. There was another one that says the game isn't perfect, and they gave it a 10 out of 10.
Bro, I seen one where the dude said it's a buggy mess, and the shit got a 9. Listen, what? Listen, man, let me explain something to you. I was talking to Barry about this. There needs to be a, because I see because when I made that tweet that got me quote unquote noticed. I'm feeling myself.
Yeah.
People were saying, "Oh, well, it's 2 different reviewers." It does not matter. They write for a company that is a public-facing company. So whatever they write and accept is going to be the acceptance of the entire company, right? Like, you know, wherever you guys work, right? If you do something stupid, right, and you get the heat on you, your company gonna fire you because it's gonna fall on the company, the shit that you did. So what do? They sever ties. That same thing applies here. It doesn't matter who's writing these reviews. There needs to be criteria and guidelines set in place that certain things that are present in the game get points taken off.
Yeah,
right.
I agree.
Are there bugs in all games? Of course. But game breaking bugs,
like this,
shit
though.
to this level, stop it, man. This shit ain't no 10. This shit ain't no 9. This shit ain't even an 8. This shit ain't even a 7.
Hey yo, listen to Amanda quote right here. She said, "Best gaming chair I ever got for free. 10 out of 10."
Big facts. Yo, that's a fact. That's facts, Amanda.
Hey,
Shout out to Amanda, by the way.
Yeah.
Yo, Brian Altono from my Gianna.
Oh, he called him out.
He's been calling him out, but he just now said, "I never ever would have guessed that the Demon Souls remake would have a better and more robust character creator than Cyberpunk 2077.
It does.
77 does.
It does.
I would, because you have to understand something. When you're doing business with a company, you are the face of the company, right? When Barry does business with his company, with outside vendors, whoever, he is the face of the company. When I do business, I'm the company. You're the company. When a rep, just like, let's use Jim Ryan for an example. Jim Ryan ain't PlayStation, but he's the head of PlayStation. The head of PlayStation. So anything he says, it's going. PlayStation. No. What did they say, Barry? Oh well, PlayStation said no. Jim Ryan said.
But it's still PlayStation.
Jim Ryan's just one person, right? That's the argument we're gonna use now for everything. You get what I'm? You see how stupid it sounds? If Jim Ryan says something, PlayStation said.
No, but I agree. I agree with Brian, because I personally, the way how Cyberpunk and City Project Red been hyping up the character creator, I would have never thought that Demon Souls is more in depth when it comes to his character creation than Cyberpunk.
X.
Because Demon Souls, they hyped up their character creator, but that was just one little interview that they had, with the latest trailer that they had. It's like, our character creator, we can have all these premonitions and all that stuff, permutations.
Bro, that character creator was ass on Cyberpunk, bro. You couldn't do shit.
It was mad
all
quick.
His teeth and all this bullshit is nothing. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
And they ain't had enough. They had enough augments with the cybernetics. They had
nothing.
The biggest, before we get off of Cyberpunk, I gotta say this, They had you pick 3 different, classes or lifestyles, right? Before you start the game. Nomad, Street Kid, and Corporal, right? I always, since they announced the whole, 3 different classes, I always was like, I'm going to do Nomad. But I'm thinking that, they was going to do like a in-depth story, like an origin story before I get into this night city. You know what I mean? Like, give me the Nomad, the Nomad life, the way of living a Nomad. Right.
Like you start from the outside and then you make your way towards night city,
Chris,
shit like that. Yeah.
Nothing like that happened, bruh.
Really? That's what I was expecting too.
No, it's one mission. It's one quick ass mission, and then it does. This is why it's so fucked up. Because after you do that one mission, it's then a scissor reel of shit that leads you up to where you're at, where you become somewhat known in Night City. And I'm like, wait a second.
Yo, Salty, what's up? Yo, exactly, Persona.
Scissor reel?
Yo, that scissor reel. I was like, I wish I could have did that. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
I wanted to build up my own credit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They did that in like a scissor reel joint, like later previously on Cyberpunk. No, I wanted to do that. I didn't play nothing yet. I was like, yo,
you did 1 minute, you did one mission, and then next thing you know, you sitting in a car with Dex. And I'm like, wait a second.
I feel like they cut a lot of stuff out just so they can hit this release date, bro. Because I swore I was under the impression that we're gonna live the nomad life, or you're gonna live the street kid life of growing up in Night City and have to, building up your character and all that stuff with a corporal. And you're not doing none of that stuff, bro. Like, what's the point of picking any of that stuff?
It's terrible, bro. I'm sorry. When I seen that, I immediately burst out laughing because I'm like, this is a joke.
They give you this description of Nomad, all about how they have the family gangs and they live outside and they're all about loyalty and this and that and this and that. And then they show you none of your crew. You're not together with no crew at all, no other nomads, nothing, bro. I was like, am I playing Cyberpunk? Yo, I had to press the PlayStation button real quick just to make sure I was playing the game. Just crazy, dog. Jeez Louise, man.
Clown shit.
Highly disappointed, man. But you want to see some clown shit, Persona? Check out the new Yeezys. Check out the new Yeezys. Kanye, you are high as fuck. I need Kim Kardashian to put you in the mental Asylum. I don't know what the hell is going
Why
on.
them shits look like dinosaur feet, boy?
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about the snowshoes?
yeah. These are the new Kanye West, the Yeezys. The new Yeezy design is coming out.
Them the new grape stompers, niggas.
Yeah.
That's what the farmers wear, make wine. Nigga.
This doesn't even look comfortable to
ugly.
walk in. What is going on here, man?
Yo, you know what they look like? No bullshit. They look like a mix between foam posits and shocks.
Yo,
Foam posits and shocks.
He's
but
high,
they just
man.
look ugly, bro.
He's high.
Yo, if I see anybody in New York wearing these dog shits,
look at this
Yo,
picture. Look at
clown,
this picture.
How
man.
Look
you
like a
supposed to drive
dumpling.
with that? I think we hit both pedals at the same time.
Yo, that's a
Yo,
fact.
speaking of shoes, what the fuck
Yo,
was
somebody
Jeff
said them
Keighley
shits
wearing
look like
yesterday?
dumplings. Oh shit.
Yo,
them
what
shits
was
look
Jeff
like
Keighley wearing
dumplings.
yesterday? He was wearing some Shaqs. Did you see that with his outfit?
Oh yeah, Jeff Keighley was high too, wearing them big ass blue. and white
Yeah, I don't know
sneakers.
why he was wearing them big ass shoes, man.
You
He
should look
shoulda
like
had on
Shaqs,
some,
bro.
But
the
yeah,
black
we
shoes or
can
something.
that's a good segue to go into the Game Awards, the Last of Us Awards. Haters. Any haters in
Final
here?
Fantasy 7 got snubbed, man. Then Final Fantasy got robbed, bro.
It got
No,
robbed
it
for Game
didn't.
of the Year. It
It
got robbed for
didn't.
Game of the Year, but you
It most
know,
definitely didn't.
congrats to the Last of Us for sweeping the
No, I'm
game.
glad the Last of Us won.
The game awards, man. They won a lot of awards. I think they won like about 7 or 8 awards.
They won
Seven.
like 8, yeah.
They want 7.
Yo, they
Yes,
cleaned
7.
up, man. A lot of big awards, you know, rightfully so. The game is amazing. Even though my personal game of the year is Final Fantasy VII, I would never deny, you know, Naughty Dog their achievement on winning the game of the year. But yo, the haters is coming out already, man. The haters, haters already. They came out quick. I thought it was gonna wait like a day or something. These dudes is out quick. Talking
They was
about
out
rigged.
that last night talking about it.
Yeah, it's rigged. This is wrong. What's going? Yo, they was out there quick, boy. Jesus.
Yo, listen, stay mad. What I
Hold
tell
the
y'all,
fraud.
greatness
Stop the count.
greatness cannot be denied. You understand? And what Last of Us Part 2 is greatness. You understand? It's been proven twice because they cleaned up at the Golden Joystick Awards and they cleaned up here twice. You understand? Greatness cannot be ignored. Play has no limits. Last of Us 2 is the greatest. Naughty Dogs.
Yo, that's a good
Is
ass
that
point.
what-
You can't deny the Golden Joystick Awards too, because that's a prestigious gaming awards. And then you have the biggest one here with the Game Awards, man. Yo, OBJ, what's good, man? Shout out to OBJ. I know
And the
OBJ
thing with the
excited.
Golden- the thing with the Golden
you think they're not
Joystick
gonna
is
clean up
that-
at the BAFTAs awards too?
Oh yeah, they're winning next
They
year. But
about
the
to
thing with
they about to
the thing with the Joystick Awards is the Game of the Year is 100% pure fan voted. It's not a review council or whatever. You know what I mean? Or panel.
Yeah.
It's 100% pure fan voting. So people can't say that shit's rigged. You know what I mean? It's just people fucking hating, dog. There's people hating and mad. I don't know for whatever reason they're mad at the fucking Last of Us or whatever, right? And they even were like people who didn't even play Ghost of Tsushima were voting for Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah,
Just to
they
spite
wanted to
The
be
Last of
different.
Us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey,
They
Barry,
know Last of Us is great.
But
They know it's great. My
even
fault.
Ghost won a great award too because they won the fan vote. You know, so
Yeah, they won the player
Well
choice
deserved.
award.
so
Well,
really and truly, PlayStation swept up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
they swept up all the awards. Really.
rightfully
All the
rightfully
fucking
so.
awards.
Like, yeah, if you look at it, like the platform creators, the game creators, like PlayStation, they put out the best games this year. You know what I mean?
It felt like
And,
everybody. Yeah, I felt like everybody won what they should have won. Like even with Final Fantasy VII, right? Like it won what it, even though it didn't win Game of the Year, it won what it needed to
Yep.
win, which was soundtrack and RPG.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
And yeah, that is the best soundtrack. See, y'all look crazy. I remember y'all was talking about Last of Us. I was like, come on, I love The Last of Us, man, but best soundtrack over Final Fantasy VII Remake, you are crazy. You are crazy. But
Hey, Barry, I posted an article in the PlayStation News on the Discord, like from Kotaku, talking about best game direction. They said they don't think that Last of Us deserved it because of crunch.
Man, fuck Kotaku, man.
Oh, yeah. Matter of fact,
What does
speaking of that,
Crunch
that's how
got to
you
do with
know-
that?
No, but
Yeah.
that's how you know there's always been a double standard, because when Naughty Dog was reported to have crunch, the entire industry went at them and were crying and complaining and shit like that. But then when CD Projekt Red was exposed for their crunchy and shit,
Everybody, pander
Fight.
to them.
What
Yeah.
I tell you, Chris, one of the biggest lies in gaming. People don't stand by their convictions. They follow us, man. They follow what the majority think. Social media, man. They don't
Yo,
really care about
what does
crunch.
crunch got to do with the game direction? That's gaming politics right there, yo. That has nothing to do with the gaming direction, like as far as what the writers or the devs want to take the game. Crunching is something outside of where the game direction is going. Crunching is just saying that, yo,
further,
they just want to make the game.
You want the crunch to be rewarded? That's how stupid and backwards these niggas is.
No,
why wouldn't you want that crunch to be rewarded? They work this hard.
They want
to not reward them. Fuck out of here, bro.
That's a good ass point.
That's what I'm saying, yo. When it comes to a lot of these game journalists and all this, man, they all clowns, man. This is why gaming journalism is never taken serious. It can never be taken serious.
This is why, as gamers, we gotta voice our opinions out here, because this is what's polluting gaming, bro. This is what's polluting gaming. Yo, the whole time we did all these shows and these live streams about the Game Awards and giving our predictions and all that stuff, nobody brought up crunch in any of these shits that we was talking about. We was talking about Last of Us, game direction. Remember I had the stream, I was saying I think Final Fantasy should win game direction because they took a classic game and they changed the direction of the game with the whole, fates and all that stuff, right? But everybody gave their opinion of what they think, who should win the game direction or who should win game of the year and all that stuff. Nobody brought up crunch. What, you have a whole ass article talking about this game should have won this award because of crunch. It has nothing to do with the award or the category.
This is why gaming journalism is the McDonald's of gaming, because of the journalism world. Because any schmuck can create a website and start writing shit. You feel me? Come on, man. Listen, man.
Yo, DC, I agree. I agree, DC. Without PlayStation, Rockstar, Nintendo, without those, the gaming would fade away. It would, yeah.
That's what I'm saying, though, bro. Like, you worried about the wrong shit. These people got jobs. These people are creating masterpieces, bro. These people are creating masterpieces, man. And you sitting behind your fucking computer with your, writing this bullshit article, pushing out this bullshit into the social media and into the world to have people complaining about bullshit, man. That's why so many people complaining about crunch and all this shit now, and don't really care, because that's what the media tells them to complain about. Right? When in reality, these people are working blood, sweat, and tears, putting their all into the creation of these games to provide entertaining, quality experiences to fans. Right? And you got the nerve to sit here and talking about they don't deserve an award because of crunch?
That's crazy.
Let me explain something to all of you people, man. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. You understand? When it comes to game development and shit like that, when someone is passionate about something, that's what happens. They put extra time in, right? When somebody actually cares about the shit that they do, they put extra time in. It ain't about crunching and to make people's lives miserable. It's about getting the job done, right? That is what happens in the real world, okay? In the real world, that is what happens. You have to put in extra time and extra hours to get the job done. You wouldn't know that though.
You're
writing about fucking video games.
That right there, yo, I'm telling you, that right there is cancer to gaming, man. Yo, we gotta get that shit out of here, yo. This has nothing to do. This is the straight gaming politics, man. Yo, Caleb Kaiser, man, appreciate the donation. $10 donation. He said, if the Game Awards didn't put the percentage of players' voice awards on their website, I believe The Last of Us Part 2 would have won that award as well. I think so too, because it did have a substantial lead. Well, people was like, "Oh, I don't want The Last of Us to win,"
and they got hacked, and then all of a sudden,
yeah. That's a good point. That's a good point. But yo,
I'm not mad at Ghost of Tsushima winning. That's like my second favorite game of the year.
Yeah, me too. I like, everybody gonna have their personal stuff. Like, I personally enjoy Ghost of Tsushima more than Last of Us Part 2, but I can say that Last of Us Part 2 is a better game, like objectively. You know what I mean? Like the craft that they put into that game is undeniable. But for me personally, I had more fun playing Ghost of Tsushima. And then when Legends came out, it was just undeniable. I was like, yo, Legends is amazing. You know what I mean? But The Last of Us, it does deserve its awards. You know what I mean? I'm not hating on it. The game was amazing.
No, I think so.
Anybody that played that game was in awe, bro. Anybody from Ellie swimming in the water, from you choking people out with Abby. You feel that stuff, man. That takes dedication and hard work for you, the gamer, to actually feel that, you know, get that immersion that, yo, you fiending somebody out with this chick. You know what I mean? You getting shot or you shooting a gun and you see the animations. You see Ellie screaming on the floor in that scene with Joe. You feel that, bro. You can't deny the game. You know, as much as, you know, everybody have their own personal stuff, like I said, you shouldn't be mad at Last of Us winning these stuff because, yo, objectively, the game is a masterpiece, yo. Real talk, it's a masterpiece.
Bro, this is why they sent behind a computer writing these bullshit articles while the Naughty Dog is out here winning the awards. Because you ain't crunching, you ain't really trying to get ahead in life, motherfucker. You sitting behind a computer writing about crunch. Come on,
yo, that's a disgusting article.
You're not getting nowhere in life, man. You're writing video game articles.
They're crunching about crunch.
Because, yo, you know what the article listed all the other awards it won, right? But it's attacking the best direction because of crunch. The direction doesn't have to do with the leadership of the studio heads. They're talking about the best direction as far as the game itself. So why are you bringing up
the game?
Yeah, like, yo,
because they didn't play the game, bro. They don't know nothing about gaming. They just got out of college with a journalism degree, 100K in debt, and they trying to get a quickie job to get some experience because they can't make ends meet. So what do? They writing video game articles. They don't care.
That pissed me off, bro.
They don't care, man. They don't care about gaming. They don't care about games. They don't care about developers. They don't really care. They only care about the clicks. They only care about the clicks. Let's be honest here, right? Anytime crunch gets, you know, the spotlight that it gets, oh yeah, of course gaming media sites can't wait to gobble up these articles because it's traffic. That's all they really care about. Let's be honest here. They don't really care about developers. They don't care about the games. They don't care about crunch. They don't care about any of it. They really don't. They don't. They just got out of college, 100K in debt, eating oodles and noodles every night for dinner. You feel me? Like, listen, man. Stop.
Yeah. Speaking of the Game Awards, yo, big shout out to Nintendo and Square Enix, man, because when they show that Smash reveal, bro, I don't even like Smash, but I got hyped over that fucking Sephiroth.
Oh yeah.
Reveal. That shit was dope.
You know it's dope too, because a lot of people is actually mad at Nintendo with Smash, but just announcing this character is a big character here. They was like, yo, forget anything that they forgot everything Nintendo did about it.
As soon as that music came on, as soon as I heard that, I was like, no fucking way, and shit like that. Then they had the whole end fight from Advent Children, like everything played out exactly the same and shit like that. Yep. But you know what's crazy? You know what's really, really fucking crazy? I saw this shit yesterday. Somebody had posted it was footage from Kingdom Hearts 2, right? Because you know Cloud and Sephiroth are in that game, and it was a scene where they show Cloud and Sephiroth about to fight, and then they clash, right? And then they disappear. And then you hear Goofy saying, I wonder what happened with Cloud. Did he go back to his own world? And then Sora says, no, he went somewhere else to fight a great battle, right? And what is Smash Brothers about? Smash Brothers is about a huge, great battle between all these different characters and shit like that. And then Cloud and Sephiroth are in there. So I thought that like that tie-in that people are making is pretty fucking insane.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they mixing it in. This right here should have gave it away to Sephiroth. Just looking at the wings and all the colors, like this is like safe for Sephiroth kind of color. And the fact that they implemented safe for Sephiroth, I don't know if that's going to be his ultimate that he turns into.
Yeah, that's his ultimate.
That's fire. That's fire.
I wonder if they're gonna do what was that move called that he did? That was like 5 minutes. Supernova. Oh,
they didn't have his Heartless Angel in there though. They didn't have Heartless. They had the flare. I saw a flare in there. I saw his little Omni.
No, I'm talking about for his ultimate for when he turns into safer.
Oh, you talking about Meteor?
He does the.
Oh no! I know you're talking about the supernova. Right? Yeah. Wait, it goes into the space. It's like something.
Yeah, going on for like 10 minutes.
Yeah. That hits you, you're gone. You're dead.
But on some real shit, Sephiroth will mop anybody in that roster.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. He's going to be cheap because he's a melee character. He's a sword character with a long ass sword. So his range is
with reach. Yeah, he got range. Yep.
He's gonna be hella cheap.
Yep.
But yeah,
but I think he's gonna be slow because of that, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're gonna slow him down. They're gonna slow him down. That's his move right there from Dissidia, that little slashy stuff, and that's Flare. Yo, this is fire, man. Yo, Smash Bros. I'm not even like the.
Hello?
Happened to Barney's mic, I think, or something.
Yeah, I thought I dropped out.
Yeah.
Yeah, something happened to Bar.
Yeah.
Is the stream still up?
Yeah.
Yo, y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, I think I hit the mute button by accident. I was talking the whole day. Yo, but what I was saying? Because I heard y'all was like, y'all can hear. I was like, huh? Y'all can't hear me? I'm like, hello. But yeah, I hit the mute button by accident. But yeah, I was saying, yo, I'm not even like a super big fan of like Smash Bros. And especially the character pack 2 is kind of weak, but just having Sephiroth, I wish you can buy it separately. If you can buy the character separately, then this would be, look, oh my God, look at that, bro. Look at that, bro. That's just an amazing pick right there, man. I'll have this as a wallpaper.
A lot of people don't understand how crazy and I'm not saying that Nintendo or whatever is doing this intentional, but how crazy it ties into like the story between Cloud and Sephiroth, that no matter where Cloud goes, as long as it's like his memories is still alive and there's active Genova cells, Sephiroth will manifest himself anywhere that Cloud goes. So
yep,
I just think that's a cool time.
Like Sephiroth's statement is true. It's like, I'll never just be you can never just get rid of me, bro. I'm always gonna be here, man. I'm a part of you. What the fuck? You can't get rid of me, playboy. Never just be a memory, man. But yeah, this is one of my favorite villains of all time. I don't give a fuck what you niggas say. Oh, Final Fantasy is just popular.
That shit with Mario?
Yeah,
people get mad crazy.
Yo,
like,
I say
if he really impaled Mario, bro, you know how mad the fucking Nintendo community would be?
Nintendo would have never.
They would have lost their shit. Like, what? You can't do that. That's not right.
The fact that Nintendo even allowed this right here, it was
even
just like, damn, this is unlike Nintendo. Reggie would have never had that. But they made a Nintendo wish right here.
Nah, but I think Sakurai is just a huge Final Fantasy VII fan.
They said, we got all the Final Fantasies on our console, so we'll allow this.
So all they gotta do is add like Tifa and then Sora, and then you set here. Man.
No, I want Tekken 7 to add Tifa. I think she'll be a good addition to that roster.
Oh yeah, that would be fire.
Yeah.
Tekken 7 and Tifa and Tekken 7 would be actually phenomenal. And then you can add Barrett to I feel like he'd be a good fan more.
For Gears of War. No, I'm joking.
Yo, how y'all feel about Master Chief and Kratos coming to Fortnite, man?
Some clown shit.
Oh
boy.
man, yeah, clown stuff.
Not actually, even though I don't like Fortnite, I gotta
cut the politics. Cut the politics.
No.
Here you go. Here niggas. What I tell you the other day, Barry. Niggas that don't play these games. It's good for gaming. Cut it out, Chris. Cut it out.
I'm not on that. No. You ain't gonna do me like that. I'm not on that bullshit. I'm just saying.
Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying that.
Yo, somebody got like a lot of shit going on in the background. Link, can you mute yourself, please?
I forgot what I was gonna say. Nah, I was just gonna say it's like I think it's cool how I don't like how they did my man Kratos, like making him like dance like a little bitch, but I think that's cool about all the characters that they would have added.
Why couldn't they just make it tied to each respective platform? You know what I mean? Like, I think it's corny, man. Having your big time character, that's in this game doing all these stupid ass dances on Xbox and on PlayStation. I think it's dumb. Nintendo ain't gonna do that with their characters.
Right, because what they could have had Kratos be an exclusive skin for the PlayStation, and then Master Chief exclusive skin for the Xbox, and then you know, I don't know, let's just say Samus or somebody like that from Nintendo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yo,
like
Link,
either that
bro,
would
yo,
have been
Link, bro, can
Metroid.
you mute your mic, bro? Like you got like a lot of shit going on in the background, bro. Can you mute
Over
your
there
mic,
playing
Link?
dominoes.
Hey, Link,
next to
Link
his
playing
phone.
dominoes back there. What's going
I don't
on,
know
man?
what he's doing, man. You gotta mute your mic, bro.
I hear a lot of chairs and tables.
A lot of movement, man.
You
Like,
setting
come
up
on.
for a party?
Setting up for them old ass granny hoes. He about to make some
No.
old
No.
The old granny hoes you met on Tinder in Alabama.
Nah.
lonely
That's
chicks.
Barry.
Them lonely
That's
chicks. Them lonely ass chicks
Hey,
that
yo,
let that want you to bite
I
on my
don't deny
arm.
it. I don't deny it, man. Got me a few old joints.
Barry be fucking with them 50-year-olds, nasty.
Yeah, I mean,
But you know, you got to think though. The leadership at Sony has changed, and I'm not making excuses for them, but
You are.
obviously they're doing different things. I mean, I don't
Yep.
agree with it, but that's what they're doing.
So you think it's good for gaming? Yeah. What I tell
No,
you,
I don't.
what I
I don't
tell
think
y'all,
so. I don't agree with it.
when niggas don't play the game, they give you this politics answer. Oh, you know, I don't necessarily care for it, but you know, it's for the play. It's good for gaming. Nah, bro.
I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have made that decision if I was in charge. I wouldn't do that.
But you think it's good for gaming?
No, I never said that at all.
in my
I'm asking
opinion,
you a question.
you got to have a little bit of pride and a little dignity when it comes to your
Well,
characters.
your characters.
You got to be
You can't just.
so people can respect them, because like I said, now when the new God of War, when the new Halo game come out, there's a lot of people that's going to associate them doing the cat dance and the floss dance. That's what they're going to associate them. They're not going to associate them with the lineage of games that these characters were in. They're associating with what they can do in Fortnite. They can do these dumbass dances. Oh, this is the character that did this dumbass dance. Yeah, business wise for PlayStation, they're gonna be, oh, it doesn't matter what's the reason why these people buy the game. So business wise for Xbox, it doesn't matter what the reason why this person subscribed to Game Pass, or because they know Master Chief is doing the floss dance. They don't care. But I'm just saying, like, yo, there's a reason why Nintendo is always gonna do well regardless. You had no fucking games this whole year except for Animal Crossing, but you still selling NPDs. Mario games are still top selling games because people have respect for these characters. You don't see Nintendo characters and all these other little franchises doing these crossover. They do it with what makes sense with their game, with their characters. You're gonna see like a Sonic and Mario Olympics. You know what I mean? It makes sense. It's not degrading their character. It's not making them look dumb or nothing like that. You know what I mean? You're not gonna see,
or even in Mortal Kombat, like Kratos in Mortal Kombat, they make them look dumb.
Yo, you're not gonna see. Yo,
You know what would have been a good addition? Though? They should
see,
have actually for PlayStation. They should have had Astrobot in Smash. That would have been a good addition. You know, him doing the funny dances and shit. Not Kratos though. In Fortnite.
Astrobot or Satboy. You know what I mean? It would have made perfect sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Heck, put Aloy in there. But Kratos, it just don't match up. It don't match up, bro.
Nah, Aloy doing them stupid ass dances. I wouldn't like that either, low key.
Yeah, Aloy, I wouldn't like that either. To be honest with you, I wouldn't like that. Master Chief, this man he has no expressions. He has a mask on. What, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Yo, hold on, let me answer Corey a question. Shout out to Corey, man. Let me tell you something. Corey, he support and he be disagreeing like hell in the chat. Corey says, Sony, you know I gotta disagree with y'all. Where was this righteous nation when Thanos was in Fortnite? Thanos ain't a PlayStation character, so I don't give a fuck what Marvel do with
Thanos was
like
like a special thing you earned if you did certain. It wasn't like a character.
Not only that, but he also had like a sinister presence too. Like he wasn't like on some stupid shit.
Yeah, if
that man came through and he was.
If you were able to get to become Thanos, you was destroying everybody. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, you kill somebody with Kratos and you're gonna be doing a floss.
And like nah, I don't mind the Marvel characters in Fortnite, because Marvel has also been known to use their characters and put them in situations where it's like comedic value and all that stuff. So that's nothing to me. But where have you seen
Kratos killed his family, killed the gods, and like, come on, man, stop.
Stop, man. To me, it don't make no sense. I'm not saying you can't put a PlayStation character in there. I'm just saying that Kratos, it don't make sense in my personal opinion. I think it degrades the character. You know what I mean? Because like I said, the first thing people did was they look at Kratos is doing a cat dance. That's what people wasn't talking about. Oh, the God of War
Look,
character.
Mom, that's the floss guy.
Yeah, they wasn't doing none of that, man.
Oh God.
But yo, so overall, what was your thoughts of the Game Awards? Like, did you think it was a good show? Did you like the
6
pacing?
out of 10.
Oh, you give it a 6 out of 10?
Yeah.
I gave it like a 7.5 out of 10. I thought it was a good show. I thought it was a really good show.
Yeah, it was pretty
Just-
decent. Some decent.
Yeah.
Aside from a few announcements, I mean, it was like whatever. You know what I mean?
You know why it's an 8 out of 10? Because Naughty Dog cleaned up. Man. I had to think about it. Because last time I gave it a 7.5 as well. But then I thought about it. I said, nah, Naughty Dog cleaned up at this award show. It's an 8. Right? And then we did get the release date for Returnal, which got me hyped. So yeah, I give it an 8.
I think it could have been better, especially if these games that they announced had more like windows to when these games was launching.
Actually, no, I take that back, man. This shit a 7. All these zombie games and shit. They
Exactly.
were, bro.
That's what I'm
they
saying.
show
Yo,
5
there was a lot of zombie
games,
games,
and
yeah.
I'm like, bruh,
Co-op
this is
too.
where this is why third party games will never be at the level of PlayStation's games or PlayStation or Nintendo, because you all are chasing the same pot of gold, and it ain't that many motherfuckers to get there left that aren't already there. Fortnite is there; it's their gold, right? I'm trying to think of another Dota is there.
They're trying to have those. They're trying to have those lucrative games, bro, where people gonna play the game and they can continue to get content
money
in there. Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. Like,
they trying to all create this fucking game that's gonna put them at the level of what like Rocket League did or Among Us and I'm trying to think of what was that other game that came out, Genshin Impact and shit like that. They all trying to all these developers all these developers are trying to chase the same pot of fucking gold, and it's evident. That's why a lot of these third-party developers are ass, because you all are chasing the same thing, bruh. 5 different zombie-esque style games, co-op 4-player games, when a lot of these motherfuckers ain't got no friends, right? That's 1. 2, people not gonna play this shit. Let's be honest here. It's gonna get played for maybe a couple weeks, and then it's gonna be forgotten like it always is.
Some of them
and
look cool, but some of them is like, nah, I'm good. Like the one that's from Turtle Rock, I'll play that. Because I know
that's the only good looking one.
Yeah. Matrix Perfect. All these developers in a race to see who creates the next Fortnite. That's exactly what it is. And there's no creativity. Like, 5 different zombie-esque style games, bruh. No creativity in these shits, bruh. No creativity at all. I'm looking at these shits and I'm like, bruh. Then you got State of Decay 2, and then you got, man, listen, bruh. All that, I'm good, bruh.
What's another thing I noticed too, Persona? Microsoft, they lost their like power in the industry, man. You know what I mean? Like, they lost their popularity a little bit in the industry as well, because now they are dependent on shows like the Game Awards to highlight their content. If they would have put all the information out by themselves, it wouldn't have seen that much eyes, because PlayStation announced Kratos coming to Fortnite outside of the Game Awards, and what was people talking about all week?
Kratos.
You know what I mean? Microsoft announced, Master Chief coming. They could have easily announced, that's one of your biggest characters. You don't need a Game Awards, but they really do need a Game Awards, because they don't have that. They don't have that level of respect or level of popularity like PlayStation to just announce something like that. You know what I mean? I'm seeing people coming at PlayStation talking about, oh, PlayStation, they really have no announcements there, and Microsoft killed the show. Yeah, because Microsoft need that shit.
And not only that, but it's not it's an award show. It's not a E3. So PlayStation, I wouldn't expect it to be giving you a PlayStation E3 2016 style experience there. If it was in abundance like that, cool, but it doesn't need to be, because this is an award show.
I think the Game Awards should be at that level. I think it should. It could be at that level, where it could not like E3 level, but it should be. I would love it to be a show where you do get big releases or announcements there. But go ahead, Chris. My bad.
No, I was gonna say every year at the Game Awards, when if Sony shows something, it's usually just one game. Like, last year was Godfall, right? Which is like the first PS5 game. One of the Game Awards, I think they didn't announce it, but they showed like another trailer for like either like Uncharted or The Last of Us or whatever. So they only usually put like one game in the Game Awards. They're not gonna do some shit like, oh, they're gonna announce Metal Gear Solid or another Uncharted or whatever. No, they're gonna leave that with their own show, like State of Play or some shit like that. So, and this year they did it again. They did that one game, which was Returnal.
Yep.
I'm telling you, man. This is why a lot of studios get closed down, because they all chasing the same thing. They're not just trying to create. They chasing money. They chasing money. They want that Fortnite, because before Fortnite, Epic was worth 800 million. Now after Fortnite, Epic is worth 18 billion. That's what people are trying to chase, and I'm like,
but them games that was shown wasn't even like Fortnite. They just hoard games.
No, but what I'm saying is that when I say chasing that pot of gold, I'm saying like that, like Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact is not like Fortnite either, but it grossed $400 million, and it's a free to play. I think a lot of these developers are trying to hit that type of, when I say chase that pot of gold, that's what I mean. They're all trying to hit that big money pit where, they put out a game, minimal effort, right? And the game may cost 10 million to make, right? 5 million or whatever, but then they rake in 2, 3, 4, 500 million. Bro, that's a come up, right? You really think that with Genshin Impact it cost 400 million to make? I'm willing to argue Genshin Impact didn't even cost 25 million to make, right? But they raking in 400 million plus dollars.
No,
right? A lot of people are trying to chase that. A lot of people are trying to chase that type of success, but a lot of people aren't putting the creative effort into getting that type of success. A lot of these developers, from what I'm seeing, especially with all these zombie co-op shit, they think that, they see these people on social media saying, oh yeah, I buy consoles to play with friends and all that stupid shit, and think that that's what gamers really want, is these co-op experience, when in reality, a lot of gamers don't play with other people. Right? Yeah, I'll use myself and Barry for an example. Yeah, we play COD. That's what, once every other week or some shit like that on a Sunday, right? I'm mostly playing JRPGs and single player games, right? And I love multiplayer games. I wreck in multiplayer games, right? I'm a beast, but I'm mostly playing single player games, and that's for a lot of people out here.
Yeah, hold on, because I gotta correct you with one thing. It was reported that Genshin Impact took $100 million to make.
They still made 400 mil, right? That's the point here. They still made 400 mil. So I'm wrong on my numbers. Fine. It cost 100 million to make. Fine. Okay. I was wrong there. I take the L.
That game is actually good too.
It is a good, but this is what I'm saying, Bari. They put time and effort and creativity into the game. The shit that I'm seeing with these zombie games that we saw yesterday, there's no creativity in that. There's no imagination. There's no finesse. There's no care in that shit. It's just a game that's being created to cash in on a craze that they think they can make money on.
Yeah, that's how I was back in 2011, because that was the trend on the 360 and the PS3 era, was these full-player co-op zombie games and shit like that.
No one wants to play that.
And then now it's like, those are that's outdated design. Like, nobody gives a fuck about that shit no more. Nobody gives a shit about even Call of Duty zombies. Nobody's really playing that shit anymore like that. You know what I mean? So it's like,
wait, say that again. What did you say? Call of Duties? People are definitely playing CODs. COD just made $3 billion. Like what? Like a couple months.
No, people. I get what Chris. I get what Chris is coming though, because people are playing zombies just so they can update their camo, because they allow it now. They're not really playing zombies.
I thought you meant multiplayer COD. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Chris.
They're not. Because I remember Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 zombies. Yo, people was dedicated to that joint. You know what I mean? Even me, I was doing like the Easter eggs and all that stuff. Even Black Ops 3. But now people is just like, oh, I just play zombies because I can easily level up my gun or get the camo. They're not really
No,
playing
like
it clean.
the newer zombies for like the modern Call of Duties, they're not even like they're, they're not even like inspired or anything like that. They're just like generic as fuck. It's just like this is the same shit. They're not
Bro,
doing anything to change shit up.
Matrix, I feel like if they put 15, 20 million into making a quality single player game, right? And it sells like 2 or 3 million or whatever, 2, 3, 4 million across all consoles or whatever. I feel like you come out on top in that scenario. But people are trying to chase that. They want that pot of gold, right? Fortnite is raking in billions a year. It's a fucking free to play. What are people buying? The skins. Fortnite is raking in billions, right? Genshin Impact is raking in millions, right? They want that, man. Apex Legends, even though it's not as popular as Fortnite, it's raking in millions. And that was just an off the whim game that just came out of nowhere. They don't, to see 5. I'm sorry, guys. And Barry, I know you want to talk about this ugly ass thing on the screen, but
Oh no, I just put it up there just for the lulz.
When it comes to gaming and game development, like to 5 co-op zombie games, let's be real here, bruh. Let's be real here. Unheard of, right? PlayStation is putting out a variety of quality titles. Games selling 3 million in 3 days, 4 million in 3 days. God of War 2017 or 2018, I forget when the game came out. 20 million sold. Spider-Man, almost 20 million sold. Like, these games are selling well. Why? Because there's time, effort, and creativity being put into these games. And a lot of these third-party developers, they don't see that.
This is where I disagree with you, Persona. There's a reason why you're seeing all these 5, co-op zombie experience type games, because they're lucrative. They might not be megaton sale like Fortnite, but it's very lucrative for these smaller developers. So none of them developers is really huge. There's a reason why there's the reason why you're seeing a lot of these genres come out, because maybe people want to play these games and they can make money from the games. They can sell you the skins just like they sell you the skins, little Fortnite. They can sell you the costume packs. They can get you in the multiplayer aspect as well. You know what I mean? Me and you personally, we was like, damn, this is a little too much. But to Jimmy Two Left Feet down the street, he's like, yo, another one I can play with my friend. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, these games, they're not like popular, super popular.
They're not geared towards me.
But they not trying to sell me. But they popular.
Bullshit.
They popular, bro. They popular.
Yeah.
Cause if they wasn't popular, you wouldn't see them a lot like that. You wouldn't.
True. Fair enough. True. But this is why third-party developers.
I'm with you because I was like, I was about to say it right after you. I was like, God damn, they showing another zombie game. I was like, yo, it's crazy. I was right there with you.
This is why when it comes to developers, PlayStation developers are the upper echelon, man. They outdoing third-party developers, and you see why. That's all I'm saying. All right. Back to this dude. What was Keanu Reeves' character's name
Johnny
in
Silverhand.
Cyberpunk?
Did you reach up to him yet or not?
Johnny Silverhand.
Yo, is that really? Come on, bro. That might just, that's just a regular NPC, bro. That ain't him. There's no way that's how he looking in a.
I don't know, but this is on a PlayStation. It says to speak to the person. They got the square button here, and this dude is looking busted. Hey, yo, listen, yo. CD Projekt Red, yo, listen, I got a heart, man. I got a heart, right? I like one of their games, Witcher 3. I was going to this game with high hopes. It's a little bit disappointed on the story. I don't know how people say the story is great in this game, because I'm not saying that it's bad, but I'm just saying like mediocre. It's not even mediocre. I think it's good, but I'm just saying it's like it is not this excellent story that people is portraying on Twitter. I don't see it, and I play a lot of story games. Okay,
yo, that brain dance shit was boring as fuck. I'm like, come on with this, man.
That
shit was boring as fuck.
I got stuck. It was aggravating.
The stealth ain't good in this game either. But like I said, I'm a person that I'm that person that was willing to put 20 hours in a game before I can really give my real impression. This is just early stuff, because yes, it's an RPG game. Yes, you're gonna have to level up certain stuff. Will it get better? We'll see. But the same things that people are saying for Cyberpunk, as far as no, give it some time. You're still early in the game. You still got to level up your character. That's what we was telling with Get Days Gone. People was talking about how the bike didn't drive well. You was driving a broken bike in the beginning of the game.
Yep.
You know, it wasn't leveled up. And people talking about the bike, you can't drive properly and this and that. You know what I mean? Days Gone, it definitely plays better when you level
bike
up.
mechanics and the physics in that game was really, really great. Like, it was way better than what I'm seeing with Cyberpunk.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah, it was. It was polished one stage.
Yo, real talk, Chris. I know you're excited for Cyberpunk 2, man, but just knowing you for how I know you for how long, I really think you're gonna be a little disappointed with this game, man. Like,
unless you wait,
you're gonna. Wait. I know you're gonna like it, but it's not gonna be the anticipation level that you were at with it. You know,
I already know that. That's why I'm not. That's why I'm just gonna wait to get it. I'm gonna wait till there's like 600 patches left, later when I get PS5.
They just dropped one today. They just dropped
they dropped a 17 gig patch today.
And I'm thinking about buying that motherfucker used because I don't even want to give CD Projekt Red the money.
Xbox didn't get the patch though.
Oh, it's only for PlayStation. That's how bad. That's how much worse. I was gonna say that's how much worse the PlayStation version is because my Xbox. Yo, real talk. Every game that Xbox does marketing deals with turn out ass. You notice that? It's like some type of curse. It's like some type of curse to the shit where it might be buggy and they do Yakuza. They got the marketing deal. That shit freezing on stream. Fuck it up. Yo, Assassin's Creed shit skipping and buggy as fuck on the last gen consoles. Now Cyberpunk. Look, Yo, man, I think Microsoft might got that EA curse when it comes to these deals, man.
Can I say something about the game? My experience in the game.
I'm scared about.
Speak from the heart.
Scared about Scarlet Nexus.
So
go ahead.
So they say the game runs on the Pro, which is what we're playing at on the PS5, basically just with unlocked frame rate. At 1180p or something, they can drop down to 1080p. There's no way that game is running at 1080p. It may be upscaled to 1080p because I booted up my OG PS4 and played a couple of, because I was playing the game and I was like, God, this game is so blurry. And so I booted up a couple of old games on the base PS4 that run at 1080p and they don't look like that. So I don't know if there's upscaling going on with this game, but it's not running at a native, even 1080p resolution as blurry as it is. And I got stuck on the brain dance mission. And I was, after spending about 45 minutes on it, I was like, it kept telling me to scan a phone or whatever. And I was trying to do it and it just wasn't working. So I went to YouTube and watched somebody else's video. Listen. Let me finish. The prompt wasn't coming up, so the game was just bugged. I was just stuck.
Nah, you have to switch the layer.
I did it. I did all that. I did all that. I switched the layers with L. I did everything.
The phone. Okay, so with the phone, it's the section where he's laying on the bed, right? And you put the phone in the drawer. That's where you scan the phone in the drawer. Like when he puts it in the drawer, the screen comes on real quick.
I did all that. I had to quit the mission and restart it, and then it worked fine. But it was just just wouldn't. I just couldn't get it. I just couldn't advance past that point, so I quit the mission, restarted. It did work. I haven't encountered a crazy amount of bugs, but the game is so blurry. I'm gonna probably stop and just wait until they update the game.
I'm telling you, there's no way that game is 1080p.
I haven't encountered that much bugs in the game, but let me get Matrix's super chat, and then we can end the stream soon. Any last stuff here? He said, "Yo, can this story beat Mass Effect at least?" I'm too early in the story. I don't know, but Mass Effect.
Which Mass Effect though?
1 or 2?
Yeah, Mass Effect is a whole series. This is just one game, so it's kind of hard to answer that. But so far, especially Mass Effect 2, heck, even 3, I was more engaged in that so far because, like I said, my impressions with this game, I thought I was gonna do like a whole prequel kind of thing before I get into Night City. I thought I was gonna be this low grunt and build up into like Night City. The same effect like how you get in GTA games, but they skip a lot of that here in this game.
The game is running at 60 FPS, but I'm telling you, when you're aiming your weapon, I don't know what is going on with that game, but I just feel like I cannot aim at the targets. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on with the game, but the aiming is awful.
The aim down sight is off, yo. It's definitely off. But yo, let me get some last thoughts in here before we close up here. As far as like NPDs, anything you have to say? NPDs, The Last of Us winning the Game Awards, Microsoft preview or 2021 preview. You guys have anything last things you want to say before we close out with any of those things?
All right, so you talking about the NPDs? How they said that the PlayStation 5 broke records? Those NPDs?
Yeah.
Let me explain something. Let me explain something to y'all, man. What I keep saying, stop denying greatness, man. Y'all should have known that PlayStation 5 was gonna sell like hotcakes when Buddy was sleeping in front of the GameStop. Never mind that. Prior to that, how everybody has been fighting and climbing over each other trying to get this PS5. You understand? PlayStation 5 is greatness. When you release with games, this is what happens. You sell consoles, right? Xbox. Again, what has Phil Spencer been saying prior to the Xbox Series X and S launch? What has he been saying? I don't care if you buy the console. Our main focus is in games. Our main focus is, we're thinking about phone users and all this other. Like, what did you think? What did you think was going to happen? No games at launch. 23 studios, no games. Putting out articles talking about tribalism, not caring about people buying consoles, the family of Xbox, supporting all this bullshit. I'm not surprised. And honestly, this is only the beginning because 2021 is going to be an even crazier year. And that's it. No one should be surprised there.
There's one thing. So, like,
yeah, go ahead, Blue.
Yeah. So, did y'all watch the pre like the little pre-show for the awards?
Yeah.
With Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's one thing I noticed when Phil Spencer was talking. He was pretty much like, you saw when he was talking about the future of gaming. He kept mentioning as far as for like the whole thing of like Game Pass. He kept talking about like different platforms. He kept like, and that's just what his vision is. He's just like, yo, everything's gonna be on like a Game Pass subscription type thing. Like that's pretty much how he's gonna have Xbox go. That's the direction. It's kind of like, hey, you're gonna pay for it monthly. That's all he's focusing on. That's his whole goal. That's what he's gonna do until he leaves or whatnot. But I mean, it's a cool concept, I guess. But I mean, you still gotta have something to. I mean, still gotta have some sort of kind of traditional way.
That's why I think that it's a big possibility. I'm not saying that it is, but that's why I think it's a huge possibility that some of these Bethesda games, like the really, really big ones, like the Elder Scrolls or the next Fallout, may still end up on the PlayStation console. Because knowing how greedy as fuck Todd Howard is, he's probably gonna be like, what do you think they're you know what I mean? Do they want to put a game like Elder Scrolls, right? Only release it on Xbox and PC and it'll be on Game Pass? Or would they like to release it on everything? Like, what would be more impressive to them? Hey, 12 million players played the Elder Scrolls 6 day one on Xbox, right? Because of Game Pass. Or the Elder Scrolls 6 sold 7 million copies at $70 day one. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I don't understand this shit, bro. I don't understand. I really think that Microsoft is fucking up big time with their commitment with Game Pass. I think that's really gonna fuck them up really bad. And they have a vision that they think that a lot of people are just gonna fall head over heels for this. And a lot of casuals and people on mobile phones and people who have tablets and laptops and all that shit are just gonna, buy into the service in the heartbeat and shit like that. But it's like, bro, what are you offering? I don't. You know what I mean? I think they're really gonna fuck themselves over because of this Game Pass shit, and I really think that's gonna hurt them a lot more than what they were doing before.
Yo, they already conditioning their fan base. Like I said the other day, these guys are getting brainwashed to think what this company wants to do. Right? Here's this guy trying to defend Xbox not outselling or, you know, breaking any records with the Series X and S. The man said it's going to be interesting to watch this generation. The generation that start, we already see what's going on. Phil Spencer has repeatedly stated he's not worried about console sales. It's more about user base in the ecosystem. Game Pass subscription numbers going to be the metric to judge Xbox as a brand on. So Phil is only going with that because this metric is going to make Xbox look good. That's like every company does that with investors. They go whatever metric that makes them look good. If a console game sells a specific amount of numbers that precedes or surpasses their predictions, they obviously gonna spout it out to their investor. They're gonna be like, "Yo, this game sold this." If the game did not, exceed expectations, they might be a little bit quiet, like, "Yeah, the game sold well." They're gonna word things to make it seem like Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo is in the best light. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're gonna say, "Oh, we're happy with the sales and with the game." They're
exactly.
They're usually politics shit.
This should be the judge of Xbox is all bullshit, because at the end of the day, you're putting out two hardware. So you telling us that gamers or anybody else can't judge that? They should judge the Game Pass subscriptions. Something that you are selling. You just found out yesterday that they're doing 3 months for $1. Another promotion.
Yeah. I feel like that we're looking at some of these games like Perfect Dark and some of these other big budget games they got coming down the pipeline. I do feel like Game Pass is going to affect the way that these games. People thinking they're going to get these AAA multiple $100 million game experiences on Game Pass. I think they may need to temper their expectations with these games that are coming.
Absolutely, man. We'll definitely see, man. We already see 2021 is not looking so great for Xbox. If you guys are excited for those games, everybody's different, but my opinion, 2021 is not looking good. 2021 is looking great for PlayStation though. That's a guaranteed fact. And
not only that, Jim Ryan said that we should also be expecting like the really like heavy hitters as far as like games being built from the ground up to take full advantage of the PS5 in 2022 as well. So he was hyping up 2022 a little bit too.
Absolutely, man. Jim Ryan just stated that cross-gen was the right move, but hey, you just announced a PlayStation exclusive yesterday. You know what I mean? So PlayStation 5 exclusive. So none of your business. What up, man? None of your business say you're getting Battletoads. You know what I mean? But let's close this show up, man. Going on 3 hours here, man. Definitely was fun having you guys on here. Next Speak from the Heart. Don't know when that's coming, but I'll let you know. But let's let these outros roll out. My man Blue Mustang, man, hit us with your outro, bro.
It's Blue Mustang. Not really doing too much streaming. Well, I gotta redo my setup and everything, capture card or whatnot. But I'm just playing games. I'm on just off for the holidays or whatever. Just playing games. Enjoying my hobby. That's pretty much it, really.
Absolutely, man. You enjoying that Series X as well?
Man, it's still in the box.
Oh man, very disrespectful.
I might blow the dust off maybe next year. Maybe fall when Halo come out.
I'm gonna tell Kid Smooth about you, man. Let him know about what you're doing over there with that Xbox, man.
I don't want those. I don't want to smoke for him. Like my Xbox One X was a coaster for a year or two, but
Jesus,
I have to talk about that.
Jesus. Yo, Link, man, hit us with your outro, bro.
Glassless Part 2, Game of the Generation. It rightfully deserved to win every award that it got. And how big did you guys say the update was for Cyberpunk, the new update?
No, I think you should already have it. It was like a 40 or 50 gig update patch.
Oh, no,
Okay, I thought you
a new
guys
one
No,
just
there
dropped
was a
today.
new one released today.
Oh, there was a new one today?
45 because I just started. Yeah, there's another one just started.
How big is
17
the
gigs.
game?
Okay, I didn't
It's
know.
a
The game is
45
like the
gig
game is
update.
already 101.9 gigs prior to the 17
Shit.
gig update. So plus the
Yeah, it's
17
doing
gig update is
Oh, there's a 17
Yeah,
gig
no,
update?
today. Yes.
There's a no. I'm downloading one right now. It's 45.1 gigs.
What?
What?
Right now, 1.04 is just downloaded right now. 45.1
1.04.
gigs.
Yeah, that's a new one.
That's the new one,
45?
gigs, so
Data
45
cap.
So I'm about
gigabytes.
to put this game at 145 gigs.
Hold on, let me
But yeah,
look on
yeah,
Twitter.
man. But anyway, yeah, I'm glad Last of Us won all those awards, and good show.
Oh yeah, they said there's a new hot fix. That's a hot fix, bro. 45 gigs. For PlayStation
Right.
consoles and PC. For Xbox systems, we're working on to have an update out as soon as possible. They have a whole bunch of stuff on here.
Why do I have a feeling like this shit's probably gonna cause more problems? I don't know. I just have that feeling.
A patch that big is almost a new. I don't know. It's a new install. I
Yeah,
don't know.
this is the newest one.
Yeah.
Damn, so they had 2 updates today? This the newest
I know.
update. This was 2 hours ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe so. 45 gigs is downloading right now.
Fix the issue with Jackie sitting. I don't even know what's going on with none of this stuff. Oh, they fixing the quest stuff. The quest stuff, gameplay, fix the preview, weapon craft,
Are they
visual,
fixing the resolution?
reduce vehicle appearance pop-in, performance, improve stability, including various
Bro.
crashes.
They're gonna have a lot of issues trying to fix this game because remember they also are working on the next gen patch, and they gotta keep support for these motherfuckers. Oh my god, this is bad, bro.
Yeah,
this shit is not gonna get
that next gen
soon.
update gonna get delayed, bro. It's gonna get delayed. They said improve reflection quality on Xbox One and PS4 to eliminate the smudge effect. Maybe that's what Persona talking about as well.
The blurry shit.
Why the shit so damn dark and dirty looking? We'll see.
Mm-hmm. But yo, Chris, man, hit us with your outro, bro.
Shit, nothing, man. Hey, man, you ponies and Sony corporate say y'all need to stop going at my guy Kid Smooth, man.
I told that man Kid Smooth he need to get enlightened, man. He ain't reply to me though.
Man, it's like
Yo, Smooth said he not messing with y'all PlayStation.
He was talking about he was gonna cut all ties with anybody who's associated with PlayStation. He was gonna start.
Yo, why it's Smooth always get like this when it's like like shit like this with awards and all. He always get like this. He ain't cut.
Yeah, or when the no. It's because of the NPDs. It's because of the NPDs, because like Puerto Rock and J
That's
Double.
Smooth fault. He know that Xbox bullshit wasn't about to outsell nothing.
No, he knows, but he hates the fact that he'll see people like J Dub or Puerto Rock be like, damn, the Xbox. Series,
J Dub. If I wasn't a PlayStation guy,
so less than the Xbox One, he gets mad about it.
Yo, if I wasn't a PlayStation guy, if I was like an Xbox guy, that man J Dub would have been blocked. Yo, that man be having y'all Xbox dudes tilted. Shout out to J
Other than
Dub.
that, man, speak from the heart. Shout out to these guys. Check out What's Up PlayStation. Check out these guys' reaction. I had a reaction yesterday with Salty. It was me, Salty, Jez, and Kofi. But apparently his live stream got hit with like 7 copyright strikes. So he
ain't mute. He ain't muted.
Huh?
He ain't muted.
He didn't mute it. He didn't mute it when they played that music.
Yeah.
Mine's
No. But he said
claims.
he was part of the a little partnership with like Jeff Keighley of like Jeff Keighley had us got a lot of people I forgot what he said. Yeah, not a partnership, but basically that Salty's Gaming Podcast was on the list that if they were streaming the Game Awards, then they wouldn't get you wouldn't get copyright strikes from the licensed music. But I guess that didn't work. So
they gotta remove it then. Remove it.
Right, yeah. But other than that, man, play your games, man. I'm playing Hollow Knight right now. That shit hard.
Trash.
I'm beating it. Hollow Knight's good. You ain't like it?
Dog
So
shit.
good.
I never started Hollow Knight yet. I do want to play it though. I have it.
It's good.
It's free. It
You're
was
not
free.
playing
bro.
that.
It was free. I have it.
The
Yo.
hardcore gamers game. You know?
Yo, Yam Sam, man, definitely appreciate the sub, man. Welcome to the channel. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. Hit the like button and check out the older videos, man. But yo, Persona, hit us with your outro, man.
What is good, YouTube? What's good, PlayStation Nation? It's your boy Persona of Gaming with Persona, host of When Persona Speaks, host of When Persona Interviews, and one half of the host of What's Up PlayStation Podcast. And listen, Saturday morning at 11 a.m. What's Up PlayStation Podcast. Do not miss that show on the What's Up PlayStation YouTube channel. That's gonna be a good show. Don't miss that. I hit my stream quota this week. I'll try to play some games. COD Sundays, I'll be streaming some COD. You'll be able to hear the rage. Next week I might stream as well. I might do it when Persona Speaks, depends how I feel. But yeah, man, shout out to my boy Bari. Shout out to the panel. Shout out to the supporters in the chat, man. Y'all got them likes up to 134. That's what I like to see. You feel me? If it's over 100 people in this chat, them likes better be at 100. You feel me? Shout out to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. And yeah, man, we out.
Yeah, man. Yo, shout out to my boy Weezy real quick. He was gonna come in here, but I looked at the time. I was like, yo, we about to hit the 3-hour mark. I said, yo, Weezy, I'm gonna call you right after the show, man. But shout out to my boy Weezy. He just moved and all that. Getting acclimated in his new apartment. But definitely appreciate everybody that came through, man. All the people that came through the panel. Yo, Chris, Blue Mustang, Link, Persona. Appreciate you guys coming through, man. Definitely an interesting show. Xbox guys, you just gotta take the L, man. And I mean, if you don't like L's, get on the company that you prefer and tell them to shape it up. You know what I mean? Just like sports, you guys want to deny that gaming is like sports and all that stuff. Just like sports teams, man. You gotta hold these companies and to their word. You gotta hold them. Matter of fact, you gotta hold up to your own words. Some of y'all want all this stuff from Microsoft, and then when they don't do it or they do something different, y'all just change tune. And I mean, fickle gamers out here, man. Just change tune. Some of y'all wanted exclusives for console launch, but Phil Spencer came out and said, yo, this launch doesn't mean anything. Yeah, I agree, Phil. You know what I mean? Damn, you guys have no stance out here, man. Cyber Dragon, what's up, man? Tekken God Jets, what's up? Shout out to you guys coming through, man. But yeah, guys, Speak from the Heart was a great episode. See you guys at the next one. Hopefully we get some great news, but also see you guys tomorrow for What's Up PlayStation Podcast. It's going to be a goodie. We're going to be talking about a lot of the things that we spoke about today, but some other things. I purposely left off some stuff from this podcast so we can talk about it on What's Up PlayStation. Guys, more PlayStation centric. But yeah, make sure you guys come on through, subscribe. I think we just got one new subscriber just now. But subscribe to the channel. Here is the link. What's Up PlayStation Podcast and What's Up PlayStation, man. We are on episode 18, man. 18 episodes in, man. And also, we're definitely gonna be looking for some guests soon. I know we've been saying that since like episode 10, but it ain't easy out here because we don't like to bother some of y'all. You know what I mean? But
also some of y'all, yeah,
some of y'all mics is shitty.
No, real talk, y'all might be shitty, man.
But nah,
real
man,
talk.
we're gonna definitely hit y'all up and get some guests on here. You know, just remember that it's not Speak from the Heart. It is What's Up PlayStation. So you know, we'll brief
None
you.
of that. Yeah,
We'll brief you. But yeah, guys, see you guys in the next stream, man. We out of here. Catch ya later. It's a beautiful day in the PlayStation Nation.
Yo, they did my man Jin dirty, dog.
Or what they did.
Oh, hold on. Let me tag y'all. I'm gonna tag both of y'all. Look at this shit. Look how this disrespected my guy Jin Sakai.
Oh,
and
breaking news, guys. Before we leave, breaking news.
Hold on. Nah, it's a meme about last night's award. But I just
That's a
Okay, I just
that's a
tagged you
samurai,
guys.
man.
I just tagged you, Kai. Look at it. Look at this shit, bro.
You can't
This shit.
disrespect Sakai, Lord Sakai.
Ah, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. they joeled that nigga.
Oh no.
They straight up joeled that nigga. That's OD.
Oh no, you can't disrespect Lord Sakai. You can't
Yeah,
disrespect
you
Lord
definitely can't
Sakai.
disrespect.
But yeah, guys,
I'm about to get
enjoy
back.
the
I'm
rest
about
of
to
your
play some
night.
games.
We go.
Yeah.
Deuces.
Peace.